Hello. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Moments with Jatsu. Welcome in. It is Saturday, and I hope you're having a lovely and wonderful Saturday. Hello, Akami. Thank you for stopping by again. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm really sorry it didn't pop up, but I don't know what's wrong. It's not even showing up on my activities feed, which usually does when it's like, someone subbed, hooray! But I don't know what's going on. My weekend is going okay so far. I had to delay stream today because my sister's going to South Africa. So I knew she was going. I didn't forget entirely. I just forgot what day, because she was like, oh yeah, I'm going on the 19th. But in my stupid head, I thought the 19th was a Sunday. Turns out today's 19th. Today's the 19th. So she's just left. I've just gone to say like, bye, have fun, good luck and whatnot. So she's out there for 3 months to do work. Which is kind of cool at the same time, but also like, please look after yourself, because it's still quite a dangerous country. But as long as she, like, you know, is logical about things and doesn't do anything too silly, she'll be fine. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go on safari as well. So I'm so jealous. And I was like, send me pictures when you do go on safari and whatnot. So hopefully she'll have a lot of fun and she'll enjoy the experience out there, because it is it'd be an interesting experience to have, especially for 3 months as well. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful weekend so far. It's sunny outside as well. It's nice. And it was like, well, for my weather app, it was like, oh, it might rain today. It might not. But it did rain earlier on this morning, but the sun's come out, which is quite nice. Yeah, it can be dangerous, but I hope she has a fun, safe journey. Yeah, same here. I hope she has a good time out there. But yeah, it is sunny right now, and I hope it stays sunny for tomorrow, because I want to go out for a walk. I need to get some exercise. I'm so unfit. So yesterday I was hanging out with my friends, and all of them have kids. Some of them a bit older, and some of them very young. And 2 of them had their birthdays recently. One was 2, and the other one was 1 year old. And so the 1-year-old can't quite walk yet. So I mean, he can, sort of. He has the strength in his legs, but he's not confident enough to like just stand up on his legs and just go for it. So you have to hold him. So I spent most of the night like bent over, holding a 1-year-old, running around the living room like, okay, my back can't hold out for this. Like, how do you do this? How do you have this energy? And then I spent the rest of the evening playing with the 2-year-old who wanted to throw a ball at my face. And I was like, okay, cool, let's play catch. Let's play catch. Good. But then she was like, no, stand here. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll stand here. And then she's like, no, you're too tall, low. And I'm like, no, I have to bend over again on my back. I'm too old for this. Auntie Jatsu can't do this. Oh my god. Yesterday it was pissing down. Now it's sunny. Really? It was really nice here where I am, which is in the Greater London area. Let's put it that way. Let's target your face. They knew what they was doing. It wouldn't surprise me. She is this girl, she knows what she wants, and we have no worries for her. She'll be girl power, literally. She knows what she wants. But yeah, so it's just like, okay, yeah, you're gonna aim for the face. That's fine. Okay, let's play catch. I can still be taller than you. It's fine. It's fine. I will not be outdone by a 2-year-old. So yeah, but because of that, I was also very dehydrated after yesterday too. So when I woke up this morning, I felt like an absolute dried up corpse. I was just like, oh my god, dehydration. I need to hydrate today properly. So I need to make sure I get a lot of hydrations in and properly as well. But yes, we are going to continue with more Ace Attorney. We left off in the middle of a battle of wits, shall we say, against Winner. Not Eustace Winner, but Eustace Winner's dad, whose name I have forgotten now. But so Kay is being accused of murder. She's lost her memories. She can't remember what's happened. So we backtracked to what happened and where she was and how she discovered things. And we found out that one of the councillors of the prosecutorial committee was selling off old evidence, it's not just selling off, but auctioning off old evidence as like collector's editions or whatnot, which is very illegal, I think. Actually, no, not if the case is over and been wrapped up. I suppose it's not that illegal because they have no use for the evidence no more. It's the case is done and dusted. But we're going to continue anyway. We did. That's his name, Excelsius Winner, which is quite a very dramatic and extraordinary name. We were in the middle of, I know fuck all about law, not gonna lie. That's fine. That's fine. I can't. You don't need to know about law. You just need to make sure you equip yourself with some good basics that if you do come across anything, then, you know, at least you know you are informed and you're not going to be misled into doing things due to this is the law, quotation marks. All I know is no comment. I mean, yeah, but saying no comment also leads you to seeming more guilty than you are. So sometimes if you haven't done it, the best thing is to just be absolutely honest and tell them the absolute truth. You've been forcing us to argue over every little detail for a while now. Oh, I forgot to do voices. You've been forcing us to argue over every little detail for a while now. We know that Excelsius was also trying to force... is force the right word? He was trying to push for Kay to be the one that gets arrested and for her to be the one to get the guilty verdict because he's hiding something. He's up to something. We think that, or I think that he might be the ringleader of the gang that Francesca's been chasing after this whole entire time. Exactly what I was thinking. Makes me sound like a sussy backer. I mean, you are a sassy backer. You are my little brother after all. Not related by blood, he is only little brother in name. But yeah, you are a sassy backer. Is that Mr. Shiny Suits brother? No, Excelsius Winner is not the Shiny Suits brother. Excelsius Winner is, Shroomy, is Eustace's father. So he is this annoying person's father. Excelsius Winner and Eustace Winner. Perfect, aren't they? They make the perfect family. Okay, so our victim, let's run down using the profiles. So our victim is Rosie Ringer. So she was at the auction. Oh my god, they both look annoying. They are. I mean, Eustace is annoying in a, oh, you're kind of cute, in that sort of way. Like, yeah, you're annoying, but you're kind of cute and stupid. You're a good laugh. We can laugh at you because he takes himself way too seriously. Whereas his dad is a little bit more smarter, and he is annoying in a sense that he is snidey, and he is like up himself in a sense. So Rosie Ringer is the victim. She was found dead. However, we initially thought that she was the ringleader of the auction. She isn't the ringleader. She was an attendee at the auction, so she was there to purchase some of the old evidence. This is Kay, who fell off, quotation marks, fell off a building. She didn't fall off a building. She fell into the trapdoor that led to the 51st floor of the building. The big... Oh, what is it called now? For some reason, my brain was like the Big Tasty, but that's a burger from McDonald's. It's not the Big Tasty. Oh, we can look at the evidence. It's the big building. So it's just called the big building. So that's Kay. She's injured. She also doesn't have her memories. She doesn't remember that she's Kay. She's got amnesia at the moment. So Excelsius Winner is taking advantage of the fact that she can't remember what happened and who she is, and using that to push for a guilty verdict, or for her to take the fall, basically. We also think that Verity Gavel has clocked on that something isn't quite right. So I think she's actually helping us, even though she's doing it in the name of, I'm curious to see what your truth is going to bring out. Okay, Faraday sounds familiar, but she looks like a nun in that outfit. She does look like a nun. unfortunately. Kay, she's the assistant. She's the one who usually has her hair up in a ponytail and is quite like chirpy and is like, let's go Edgeworth, let's go sort this out, or let's go discover this, or I want to steal everything, I want to be a great thief, is what she usually says. So we've got Excelsius Winner, who is the father of Eustace Winner, but we're starting to think that he is the ringleader of the whole entire auction thing. Oh yeah, that is true. Yes. But yeah, those are the main players of this story. So at the moment, we're trying to break Excelsius Winner because we've discovered that he was trying to push for Kay to take a guilty verdict, even though she's actually really like innocent. And we want to know why he's trying to push for a guilty verdict. But we can kind of guess already that it's because he might be the main culprit out of this whole time. He might have been actually the murderer of Rosie Ring as well. Where the murder happened, the order of the victim's injuries, some other things I hardly even remember. But you needn't have bothered, my boy, because it's all irrelevant in the end. Think about it. The suspect herself has already said she did it. That's all that matters at the end of the day, and her sentence will be lighter for it, so rejoice. And there you have it. Feel free to pick holes in it as you see fit. How can I, when that was barely a test of me to begin with? That man, he's a very powerful person, isn't he? It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, just let it go. I did it. I'm the murderer. I even remember doing it. You saw a flash of something half remembered, Kay. Nothing more. If you must believe in something, believe me when I say you should believe in your own innocence instead. But I love how much Miles believes in Kay. Like, she is like a little sister to him, honestly. He is like, no, I need you to believe in yourself. You didn't murder anyone. You're not a type of person who can murder someone. It's just not in you. And I love it. I love it. I'm up against the head of the committee here. This isn't going to be easy. But he seems to think he's already won. Perhaps I can use that against him. What are you going to do? You're going to pivot, Edgeworth, are you? Look at this guy's abs. Let's press him anyway. Oh, we have half a life left. I couldn't remember. Even if the broad strokes are correct, it doesn't make something true. Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. I say the bigger picture's more than enough here. After all, every case has its little inconsistencies and contradictions. If we let ourselves get bogged down in every single one, we'd never make any arrests. And once we did, the trials would drag on forever. Even you understand that, right? Not in the slightest, hence my inquiry into the details. Oh, to be so young and pig-headed. Anyway, you keep digging into these little details. He's not giving anything up, though. I seem to recall the ringleader's identity and the faulty coroner's report being critical points of contention. Yes, I was listening, my boy, but critical is a matter of opinion. How can you possibly suggest that such fundamental issues are not important? Perhaps it is your ability to make sound judgments that should be on trial here today. Oh, bravo, my young hothead. Wonderfully cut stuff. You do like to try, though, don't you? Okay. There's no way any of what we've discussed today is irrelevant, not unless you intend to bury the truth. But none of it is relevant, dear boy. The only reason you keep trying to make it relevant is because otherwise you're up a creek without a paddle. He is right. I mean, Edgeworth is in trouble. He's lost his badge already because he gave that up. Well, he didn't give it up. I say not willingly. He kind of did. He was just like, fine, take my badge. But he only did it because he wanted to save Kay. So he did it for a greater good. Just because she confessed to something doesn't make it the truth. Kay is suffering from amnesia, so any statement she makes should be taken with at least a grain of salt. Even so, it doesn't exactly solve anything for us, does it, dear boy? And it wouldn't be nonsensical to dismiss her confession outright. I tell you what, Why don't we ask her one last time? Though I'm sure she'll just say she did it again. Fine. Let's do that. Let's ask her again. We'll see if she really believes herself to be the culprit. Huh? You mean me? Is this really what you want, Mr. Edgeworth? If it goes badly, it could significantly weaken your position. I know, but there's no other way. I only request that I be the one to question her. You really know how to tug at an old man's heartstrings, you know. Does this guy even have a heart? But fine, ask away, on one condition. If this turns out to be a waste of time, that's it. Are we gonna do a K testimony? We'll call the proceedings to an end, then and there. Agreed? Call the proceedings to an end? You mean the hearing? Yes, dear boy, that's right. Perhaps you aren't a complete muddlehead after all. Now, just so we're clear, if we ask again and all that happens is the girl confirms her guilt, she is officially declared guilty on the spot. Yes, that sounds like a great plan if I do say so myself. That's it? You just declare guilty, just like that? That's the gist of it. It's a big risk, but he's going to find a way to condemn her either way if we don't do something. Okay. Yes. I know it's a lot to ask, but I need you to think. Do you remember anything else about what happened on the day of the murder? Anything that might help us prove your innocence? Why? Why are you still fighting it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's no use. I can't be of help to you. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to try and remember anymore. What if I remember something even worse? And if I did it, I'd just be making more trouble for you. Please, just accept it. The Kay you thought you knew is a dangerous criminal. A criminal who let you down and betrayed your trust. Don't worry, Kay. You have nothing to be afraid of. I may not have known you for very long, but I know you well enough. And right now, I'd say I know you better than you know yourself. You would never commit murder. You can never, because this is who you really are. It'd be the pin, right? Because it's the pin that she always wears. I'm assuming it is. Oh my god. There's a lot riding on this. Yeah, it's definitely the pin.
Take that!
You're the great thief Yatagarasu, a noble outlaw who would never stoop so low as to kill. Oh, the music is so good. Oh my god, it's so dramatic. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Because all I can see is the one memory that's returned. I have to face it.
Hold it!
No, the only evidence of your guilt is the confession they forced out of you. As I said earlier, you have to believe that you're better than that. Or are you saying you don't believe a word of what I've been telling you? No, it's not that. You're trying so hard to help me. And you're risking so much for me. It's too much. You have to stop. I'm begging you. So that's what's going on. I thought it was strange, but now I see. The reason you're allowing yourself to be railroaded into accepting your fate is because of me, isn't it? Which is exactly what the Kay I know would have done. You're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not, and I don't plan on becoming one anytime soon. Because despite all your wishes to the contrary, I'm still trying to help you. So you see, I've merely been servicing my own ego, regardless of what I put you through. Now, let's try this again. See the good in yourself, Kay. Remember the noble thief you truly are. That memory of you committing the murder, you need to question it with all you have. That's all I ask. So please, do it for me. Oh my god, the music paired with this script. It would make such a great romance, honestly. But I don't ship them, unfortunately. I ship Edgeworth and Phoenix. Oh my god, the music and the script are so romantic. I Why are you bonking me? It's true though. It's it's so heartfelt. She's a child. I mean, okay, yeah, she is a child, but if she was older, I would totally ship them. I mean, she's what? She's 17, yeah, and he's I think Edgeworth is 24 at this time, which is yeah, the age, not so much the age difference. If she was 20 and he was 27, it wouldn't matter so much, but it's just the fact that she's still a teen, yeah. She's too young, but the script is so cute though, Shruby. Although, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. And I mean, they are so sweet, honestly. This whole entire believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself. And plus, I'm not doing this just for you. I'm doing this for my own ego. Like, he's turning around and trying to make her feel at ease. It's just too cute. It's like, Miles, oh my God, you really are a good guy, aren't you? You really are the good guy, the kind older brother. They're more like siblings at this point. Yeah, they really are. It's like Phoenix and Maya as well. To me, they're siblings. Okay. What's wrong? Did you remember something? Uh-huh. It'd be like some cliche movie plot if she did. A cow? A cow? What? Did we see a cow? A cow? Mr. Edgeworth, if you could perhaps ask her for a few more details. Well, okay, what can you tell us about this cow? I remember now. The person in the red raincoat, she had it in her hand. Oh, it's the bull. A stuffed cow. I can see it so clearly now. Are you sure, Miss Faraday? Are you absolutely certain? Yes, I'm sure. The cow is so random. There might be something, like, it might be related to something. We don't know yet, because we have the cow in evidence. Let's see. Here it is, the broken plushie. The stuffed animal we originally found in the Shanghai presidential plane missing its left horn. So we don't know this because this was... hey monkey dogs, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful Saturday so far. Yeah, so we found this cow in the first case that we did, which is the presidential's flight, and it had a significance in the first case, but we also did discover why it was significant. Like, it was explained to us as just being a stuffed animal, but maybe it does have more significance, and that's why it's been brought up again in this case. It could be I could be better. I'm really sorry to hear that you're not doing so well. But welcome in. I hope you can now chillax and relax with us whilst we play law games and try and solve crime together as a ex-prosecutor. A prosecutor that's no longer a prosecutor, right? But yes, come and relax with us. Then this court acknowledges the defendant's latest statements as new testimony. Oh, he's trying to stop her from adding in. Have you lost your mind, Ferrety? We can't accept testimony like this. With all due respect, Mr. Chairman, information pertaining to the victim and her possessions is new and highly relevant evidence. Need I remind you of that addled state of her memory? No, this simply won't do. Addled? What if we claim her memory is unreliable now? Then our own argument is weakened, sir. You said yourself only a few minutes ago that thanks to the suspect's confession, we need not worry ourselves over the finer details, did you not? Were we to call the validity of her memories into question? Then we must also call into question the confession on which our entire argument is based. Is that really the most advisable course? Oh no, wait, hang on, that's not him. Is that really the most advisable course of action? Yes, you're right. Proceed as you see fit then. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gafford is on our side, I can tell. She isn't as bad as we thought she was. She was just doing her job. She was doing what she believed was right. But now that she's been shown that it's not all right, she's had a change of... Well, I wouldn't say change of heart. I think she's switching sides because she wants to see it through. She wants to know the truth herself. because I don't think she's satisfied with the truth that she's been given currently, which is how Edgeworth was when we were playing Phoenix Wright's game. There's one game, was it the Manfred von Karma case? Or was there another case? I'm sure it was a case before the Manfred von Karma one, but Edgeworth changed his style of prosecuting to aid Phoenix in a case because he sort of knew something wasn't quite right, and he wanted to see Phoenix pull out the truth entirely, so then the truth would come out and then the correct verdict could be given and not a false one, which I think is a really fun character development, because it's like you believed in something so much, but now that you've seen that what you've believed in isn't as perfect as you thought it was, so now you're trying to change it so that you can see the whole entire truth, which is kind of cool. We're still in the game, but only by the skin of our teeth, and only thanks to Judge Gavel's intervention. It's almost as if she was on our side for a second. She is on your side, Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, the stuffed animal. I believe the cow in question is this thing here, Your Honour. We found it in the storeroom and believe it is yet another auction item. But it was in the storeroom, was it not? Wait, that's... Do you know something, Gavel? No, it's just not what I imagined. I suppose it is a rather odd thing for the victim to have been carrying. I should look it over carefully. What are we going to find? I mean, we know it's missed the horn. Is that a bit of evidence? The left horn is missing in this hole. It looks like that's where the horn would have gone. That's such an obvious statement. Why do they do this sometimes? They make such obvious statements. It's like, really? You're making such an obvious statement? I mean, yeah, of course that's where the horn went. That's where the hole is for... Oh my God, okay. It looks like that's where the horn would have gone. But there doesn't look like stuff in there. So, what is it? Let's take a look at the rest of this toy and see what else we can find. Oh, so it's not stuffing? What else are we going to... Oh, wait. There's a patch on its head. No, wait, hang on, not a patch. That's a blossom leaf. Blossom petal, even. There's a cherry blossom petal caught in the fur here. There are petals on the raincoat, too. And a cherry tree in bloom up on the viewing platform. It would definitely appear that this was also taken outside at some point. But what did the victim want with this thing? Anything else? So we've done this. And we've done this. Can we look at the other horn? Oh, we can. Okay. The right horn seems intact, but I can't see it's doing much. I can't say it's doing much for the overall symmetry of this stuffed toy. Look, Mr. Edgeworth. It moves. It does. Oh? It sounds like sand being crushed. Hey there, Twirly. Thank you for the first tier redeem. And yes, claim that taiyaki. I am in the middle of creating something for this redeem. I was meant to... so I started it on Wednesday night. I think I started on Wednesday. Why are you laughing? Why are you evil laughing in my stream? No, so I started it on Wednesday night, I think. Was it Wednesday? Yes, I did. Right, okay. I started on Wednesday and I finished the line art. So I'm actually making a pixel art for this redeem. Because I stole first and I'm not first. Twirly's a liar, big liar. So yes, I've done the line art. I need to do the colouring and the shading. I don't know if I'll change the line art colour just to make it, because at the moment it's just a black line art, and I might colour the line art to make it less like line art-y. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm making a pixel art drawing, and then I'll do some quirky little things and have it as a like a very cute little animation that pops up on the screen when you guys redeem the taiyaki. thing. Maybe I should also do like the first tier, second tier, and third tier redeem like animations as well, because that can only be claimed once, and I think that'd be quite cute to have that pop up on screen too. So I'll add that to the list as well. Why didn't I do anything yesterday? Shroomy is like, damn it, now I have to claim second. Thank you for the second tier, and thank you for the Taiyaki redeem. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate. I will give you hydrate. What else? So yeah, so I was gonna work more on it on Thursday, and then first second animations would be cute.
Meow.
No. I completely forgot about that deep meow routine. Oh my god, that actually scared me. I was like, oh, why is that in my ear? Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, I didn't work on it on Thursday because I was too busy. I forgot about it. It's all right. Oh, what was I doing on Thursday? Okay, that's the hydrate redeem. Deep meow meow. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do deep meow. I wish I could. I wish I had a deeper voice to do the meow. But I don't. Although, talking about that, I actually taught the 1-year-old yesterday to do roars. I went rah, and then he copied me and he was like rah. So we were rahing each other throughout the evening. So that was funny. But anyway, I didn't work on it on Thursday because I was too busy watching anime. I've recently been getting back into watching anime, which is kind of, I wouldn't say it's weird. It's unusual because one of the reasons why I haven't watched much anime is because I just don't have time. But I've been needing a pick me up, so I've decided to go back to watching anime, and I've been indulging in sports anime. So the first one I watched was 2.43, which I've seen before. I just went back because I couldn't remember what the story was like. So it's a volleyball based story. There's only one season, so I've been hitting up on the one season sports anime because I don't want to invest too much time into like a multi-season anime for the time being. So I've been hitting up the one season ones. So I've watched 2.43, which is a volleyball anime. And then I watched this Salaryman's Club, which is a badminton-based anime about companies forming a badminton team and then going competing against each other in like inter-company like competitions, which is kind of cool. One thing I liked about the Salaryman's Club is that there were older characters in it. Obviously, I'm an advocate for older characters in anime. Why not? And I also enjoy slice of life. But what I do enjoy and what I absolutely love is sports anime. It's one of my guilty pleasures because they are my feel-goods. Everything about sports anime is so it's so motivational and so inspiring that it makes me go, yes, okay, it's fine. I can do things. Like, not the sports that they're playing, but it makes me believe in myself a bit more. Even just for that split moment, I'm like, yes, I can do this. I can believe in myself. I can do anything I put my mind to. Like, why couldn't I? And why wouldn't I? You know, let's go do this. Let's go. On Sports Anime Secret Gay Animes. That's the only thing I know about it. Okay, so it's the Salaryman's Club. So I can't remember about 2.43. I mean, it kind of was, but 2.43 was more very like friendship, platonic, like where they're like, you're the best player that I know. I want to serve all of my like sets just for you and whatnot. So that was really cute. But in the Salaryman's Club, some of the script on the very last episode, it was something like, what was it? I don't want to play badminton without you by my side, and I want to win this so badly because I can't bear the idea of someone else playing by your side. I'm just like, oh my god, you guys are so gay. You guys are so gay. It's so wonderful. It's amazing. Just the script really does make you go, oh, this could be such a romance. The beginnings of a romance, a romantic encounter. Oh, but yeah, no, it's just the script does that. So maybe I'll go back to playing free as well. Watching free, which is a swimming anime, but that one's got I think like 5 seasons now. I've seen 2 seasons, So, you know, are you hopeless romantic by any chance? Potentially, I don't know. Shumi, I just like feel-good films. So feel-good films are my sports anime and rom-coms. They make me feel fuzzy inside instead of the usual the usual doom and gloom with all of my sad and plot twists and dark stories. I usually watch swimming anime. You should watch it. It's called Free, with an exclamation mark. Oh, if it will type. There we go. That's what that anime is called. It's called Free. There's also Yuri on Ice as well, which I've seen. I think I didn't watch the last 2 episodes or something, so I might go back just to watch the last 2 episodes of that. What's next on my list? That's a 1-season anime. There's quite a few sports anime that is 1 season, but yeah, I'll see what else I'll watch. I'm really enjoying like getting back into watching like animations and whatnot, so I do miss it. But the difficult thing is when I watch it, I actually have to sit and watch it, mostly because a lot of it's not dubbed. And sometimes the dubbing's hit and miss for me. Sometimes it's enjoyable, sometimes it's not. It just depends. But yeah, so maybe I want to watch. Okay, there's one that I do want to watch, which is called Surene. It's about, what's it about? Have I spelt it wrong? I think it's Surune, this one, rather than Surene. It's about archery. That's one that I really want to watch because the art style is very pretty and I do want to check it out and like just get to know the characters. I want to do fan art as well. Oh my god, the amount of fan art that I want to do of my favorite characters is unreal. I started one yesterday during my lunch at work and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to finish this, so I haven't finished it, and maybe I'll finish it later. I did it in my sketchbook because I also really miss doing traditional inking, which I've now started to try and get more back into during like my lunch times, because it's one of the times that I can actually sit down and, you know, get to do them properly and whatnots. But yeah, so hopefully I'll finish that one and I'll share a picture of that either in the spa. So come join the spa if you haven't already. Or you can follow me on social media as well, which I'll also post on there. So I know previously I also said that I won't be posting any art onto Twitter because of the whole grok thing and people taking it. I'm going to try and do preventive measures on my artwork to share, because it doesn't matter where I share it. There is always going to be a potential of AI scrapping. It doesn't matter where I post it. There's always going to be that potential. So instead of being fearful of my work being AI scrapped, I'm just going to post it anyway. Do you know what? I should not be the one who should be worried or scared. I should be able to share my art as and when I want without fear of anyone else. And I'm going to be unapologetic about it. So they can screw themselves. I don't care. I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to be proud that I can create things and share it. And I can call it my own as well, because I did it with my own 2 hands. So that's my that's my hurrah for this year, and not just this year alone, but you know, in general, my hurrah. Okay, it would seem there is a recording device hidden inside. Wait, there's a recording device? Wait, does that mean there was video evidence when we did our first case, which we couldn't access because we didn't know that the ball was a recording device? It's like a nanny cam. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself? I've waited so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge. Oh, whose voice was that? Could this be the moment of the murder? And someone made a recording of it? Dun dun dun, broken plushie data updated in my organizer. Hey, that's them right there. Them's the voices I heard, sure as eggs is eggs. Unfortunately, we have no way of verifying when these voices were recorded. It's possible they have nothing to do with the murder, if only there was some accompanying video footage. You got bugs in your ears or something, lady. I done told ya. Them's the voices I heard. And we already know the victim was holding that thing, right? So it's gotta be from when she got. Yes, it is a possibility, but a weak one without more than your word to back it up. We need something more, something credible. We need. Yet again, she seems to be stepping in help. Judge Gavel, I think we all know the voices are from the moment of the murder. Consider for a moment the words we heard one of the speakers say. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. I believe we have something that could explain what these words are referring to and how it's all related. Which piece of evidence proves that the voices are from when the murder occurred? Oh. No, it's not that hand. And the burn. What could possibly... don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. No, not that one. Fabrics worn on the chest as decoration torn in the victim's clothes. Can you remember the person coming from behind the concession stand and pushing her off the building? There's a key card. Victim's body found discovered in the committee chamber. Preliminary findings placed time of death at sometime late last night. Cause of death is a set of 3 punctured wounds. Left side of the chest inflicted by a candle hand. The victim also suffered a head injury post-mortem. Other remarks. A prominent burn mark on the back of victim's right hand. Here. Ringleader wore a white jacket, white gloves, a magenta flower and a mask. Age and gender could not be discerned. Oh. Past observations about what happened during the mysteries, no. Can't be that. So the only thing that mentions the burn in the hand is the autopsy. Both get what we want. Feel like getting revenge for what happened 12 years ago. I mean, it could be this as well. The letter, but if we present the letter, well, we know that it's not, definitely not Kay's handwriting. Trace of blood detected inside, blood found. Okay, so it's either the letter, this one, the victim's letter, or the coroner's findings. Can I save? Oh, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to guess. Picture or the victim's letter? But I think the burn mark is the one that's more prominent, so we'll present that. Oh, the coroner's preliminary findings. How do they prove anything? Indeed, what on this page shows that the voices must be from the time of the murder. Oh my god.
Take that!
Am I right? Did I get that right? Think again on the words we heard. This part in particular sticks out in my mind. You can't hide that burn from me. The victim had a prominent burn mark on the back of her right hand. And what of it? According to Kay's testimony, the victim was carrying that stuffed cow toy, and a burn mark, an identifying mark unique to the victim, was mentioned on the recording it captured. Ha, it's just a coincidence. Stuff like that happens all the time, right? I'm not so sure that it does, especially not in this case. The court accepts that the recordings may be from the time of the murder, in which case one of the two voices must belong to the real culprit. And based on the content of the conversation, it seems likely that it's the one we hear the most. But that still doesn't tell us anything about the killer's true identity, or even if they're male or female. Due to the voice changes, correct, unfortunately, but unavoidably. One thing, however, has become clear. We are now able to say that the voices Miss Hart heard were those of Miss Ringer and her killer. Just like I done told you they was. We can say something else now too. Then let's hear it. That is if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman. Do as you wish. According to Miss Hart, just before the murder occurred, 2 people came up to the storeroom from the committee chamber on the elevator, the ringleader and one of the auction attendees. It seems this was the point at which money exchanged hands. The murder happened immediately afterward, and the auction carried on after that. All of which points to one key factor. What else does this latest revelation tell us? The ringleader was the killer. Since the ringleader was the auction's sole auctioneer, then it follows that they cannot be the victim. Hey, Gavel. Not right now, Eustace. That's a good boy. Oh, does she call him a good boy? And if they weren't the victim, then they can only have been the killer. A compelling argument, but hardly conclusive. I'm fully aware of that, Your Honour. I was merely warming up for the main event. Oh, is he getting worried? There were certain traces left on the scene that seemed to suggest that the ringleader was the killer. Then please hurry up and show us. What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer? What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader having been the killer? Was placed on the scene. Box in which the killer hid the body traces this?
Take that!
This evidence. Oh no, it's wrong. It's wrong! I didn't get it. No surprises there, but I'm sure the rest of the room will see what I'm getting at. For once, I agree with my idiot boy. How can that be? If the ringleader was the killer, there's something they would have wanted to hide. I need to present a piece of evidence that suggests that. Mr. Edgeworth, if you wish for us to believe your assertion that the ringleader was the killer, we will need to see some evidence to that effect. I understand, Your Honour, and I'm about to show you just that. What is something that was placed in the scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer? A mask modelled and made of cheap plastic. Dressed to hurt. No, it's not that. It's not this. Decoration torn from the victim's clothes. No. Kay remembers a person coming from beyond. Concessionaire. Not the key card. Found the victim's hand. Free-hand armed candle holder that may have been the murder weapon, judging by the wounds on the victim's chest. No. Stab wounds. No, not that. Not that. A letter that appears to have been written to the victim. No. Ringleader wore white jacket, white gloves, magenta flower, and mask. Age and gender could not be discerned. Fitted with a recording device that captured part of the conversation, one of the people recorded had a prominent burn. A selection of various masks was kept in the rack, each participant in the auction wore one. A photograph of the mysterious figure in the raincoat. Blood was... Oh, wait. Worn by the victim, whose fingerprints and blood were found on the hood. One scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer. What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the... I don't know. Okay, so my thinking is either the magenta flower, because Kay had the flower on her. But why would she have torn it? Made fabric that's usually worn on the chest is a decoration torn from victims' clothes. Because yeah, the victim was, but the victim could have been changed into it. Could she have? Yeah, because right, the auctioneer or the ringleader was wearing this outfit, but if the victim was the one, wasn't an attendee, she wouldn't have been wearing this set of clothes when she arrived. She'd have been wearing a different set of clothes. I'm trying to figure out the logic here. Mr. But the thing is, right, if the killer was Excelsius winner, he would want to hide the fact that he was wearing a red jacket. So obviously he bought the red jacket at the auction to then wear, or make someone else wear, to then throw the evidence. Fingerprints and blood were found on the hood. What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader having been the killer? I think it's the red jacket. No, it isn't. Oh my god. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I don't have much life left. Okay, let's save. Let's save. I am not braining today, clearly. But it's fine. We'll work through it bit by bit. Okay, okay. So is it the flower?
Take that!
It's not the flower. So it's not the red jacket, it's not the flower. What else is it that was placed on the scene of the crime? Is it the letters?
Take that!
The ball? I'm wrong again. Oh my god. What was placed there?
Take
The
that!
letters? Not the letters either. Oh my god. The mask? It's not the mask. Oh my god, I'm doing so badly today. Okay, okay. Well, we can load. We can load. Okay. No, it can't end like this. And yet, there's nothing more I can do. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I failed you. And with that, the truth receded into the darkness. It gets so dark when you fail. Load a save game. Okay. Load, load, load. So we know it's not the mask. It's not the letter. Okay, let's go through this logically. What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer? So it's not the mask. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's the ticket stuff. It's not the magenta flower. It's not the pamphlet. Is it Kay's recollection? It can't be Kay's recollection. It can't be the key card. I don't think it's the candelabrum. It's not the coroner's findings. Key record? No, it can't be. And it's not the victim's letters. The ringleader's appearance. Could it be this? The ringleader's appearance? No, it's not. Okay. We know it's not the cow either. Is it Heart Statement? No, it's not Heart Statement. It's not the cow. It can't be the masked. Photograph the mysterious figure in the red raincoat.
Take that!
I'm literally presenting everything. Today, brain's not braining. So it wasn't the box either. Blows of the detective and secret. No, what did that? Blood found in the community chamber. Was it placed there to hide the existence of the storeroom? It wasn't that, and it wasn't that. I don't think it's that. The blood. All that. Okay. I'm starting to think it may be the mask.
Take that!
It's not. I'm literally presenting everything. Brain is not braining. Okay, we're gonna end up. That points to the ringleader having been the killer.
Take that!
Key card? Can't be the key card, okay. What is it then? We're really struggling today. Okay, we already did this bit. Come on. Yes, we know we failed Edgeworth. The echo on this book shut in. Right, load a save game. I can't really think of what it could be either. Okay. Evidence to suggest just that. Mr. Edgeworth, if you wish for us to believe your assertion that the ringleader was the killer, we will need to see some evidence to that effect. I understand, Your Honour, and I'm about to show you just that. What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer? So it's not that, it's not the mask. I don't think it's the letters. Definitely not the ticket stub. It's not the flower. I'm starting to think it's K.
Take that!
No, it's not K either. Oh my god! I might have to look online, hang on. Ugh. Why? I should be an expert at this, but I'm not. Right. Walk through. Hey Josh, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful weekend so far. I am stuck, so I'm cheating just to get myself unstuck. I think it's this part, right? Okay. We've done this part. Argument continues to be the case. Emerge. No, that's fine. Done that bit. Oh, it is the second part. Okay. Okay. No, it's not. Hang on. What the hell's going on? Okay. No, that's the wrong one. So we got the horn, broken plushie. I'm popping in to have you in the background while I renovate. It's a true honour I've bestowed upon thee. I feel absolutely honoured, Josh. I nearly called you Joe then. I don't know why I nearly called you Joe. What are you renovating, Josh? I nearly did it again. Oh my god. Why do I keep trying calling you Joe? I'm sorry. Broken plushie. Burn marks. So I really does killer. Missing chamber. Oh really? Okay. Apparently it is the blood mark. Your room. What are you doing to your room? Are you making it all pretty and ready for your dates? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm prying now. I'm prying. Can't call him Joel Josh. Oh no, oh dear. We're having same brain. Same brain. You're just clearing it. Actually, no, I need to clear my room. I have so much stuff in here. It's mostly books. I've literally run out of space for books and I keep buying more books. So I recently bought another art book, Old Scenes, third art book, which is absolutely beautiful and stunning. And then I also bought a Japanese layout design book as well, just to study it a bit, just so that I can probably utilize it for compositions, for like merch designs and merch ideas. And what else have I got coming in as well? I'm sure I have another book coming in. But I have way too many. All the books are all over the floor as well. I have way too many. I just need a better bookshelf. No, you know what? Even better yet. I need more space. That's what I need. But yeah, having a good clear out is also a good idea. It will help make things feel less cluttered and more refreshed, right? You keep your books in a box. You mistreat your books in that way? Books must be displayed. They must be seen at all times. Books are important. The killer deliberately left a large pool of blood at the foot of the Goddess of Justice statue. It was due to that blood that we originally thought that the murder happened in this chamber. But it was simply a ruse designed to cover up the blood that had dripped down from the storeroom, in order to conceal the existence of the underground auction, correct? Correct. I would have never gotten that, honestly. I would never have thought that that puddle of blood was the evidence that we needed to present. If the culprit had nothing to do with the auction, they would have had no reason to cover up that blood, which further supports the theory that the ringleader and the killer were one and the same. And as to the identity of the ringleader, do you have anyone you'd like to name? The auction is always held in this committee chamber with its storeroom located just overhead. So at the very least we know the murderous ringleader has some connection to the committee. Yes. And you suspect me, correct? As the committee's most powerful member, that should hardly be a surprise, right? Oh, we are just outright pointing the finger at him. You're a fine prosecutor, that much I'll give you. But as I think I may have mentioned already, you're also hopelessly naive. I want to voice a villain. I want to do villain voice acting. You've got nothing, dear boy, have you? No evidence whatsoever. I should throw away some books. Why, Shroomy? What books are you throwing away? Why don't you try selling them, especially if they're like informational-based books? Unless you've got something to share, after all. Do I have any evidence to show that Chairman Winner is the murderer? We don't. We don't have anything that actually points to him. It was Chairman Winner himself who brought up the fact that I suspected him. And he seemed confident right from the get-go that he's untouchable. Which means he knows. He knows I have nothing. Well, Miles, my boy, time to pay the piper. You know those books you needed to buy for college uni but never used those books? Oh, okay. Would you be able to sell them to other college and uni students who might potentially be able to use them, even if it's for like dirt cheap? At least that you can make a little bit of money out of it. And it'll go to good use as well. I've always wanted to say that. Verity, he's all yours. Wait, dang it. I just remembered something. No, they're too old, like 10 years. Okay, fair enough. Well, I say donate them to a charity store anyway. You won't get any money for it, but someone else might find them useful. I don't know, even if they are old. Some like old references might come in handy for like, I don't know, projects or like essay writing. It just depends on the subjects that people choose to do. But you might never know who you might end up helping, even with old references. Oh my god. This is hot. Okay. Huh? Did you have amnesia too? Nah, it just don't came to me. Flash of inspiration. You know how it is. Very well. Say your piece. They're chemical engineering books. Chemical engineering? What does that entail? Is it like science experiments? Shroomy? What are you doing, Verity? Mr. Edgeworth has made it clear that he won't give up until every last lick of hope has been extinguished. So extinguish we must, lest he try to drag us through this excruciating process again in the future. Someone at the door. Go answer and be like, hello, I am Shroomy, I am here. How can I help you? What have you got for me, dear person at the door? I'm being silly. I'm being absolutely silly. Like posing your best hand on the door kind of pose. I mean, Shroomy's tall enough. Shroomy is 6 foot, so he can do the whole door lean and be all like, hello. Intimidate the person at the door. Yeah, what she said. I don't quite get it, but it sounded pretty cool. Don't worry, Dad. I'll help Gavel bring this to a winning finish. We'll show them how wrong they are. Fine. Let's hear what the witness has to say. You heard the chairman, Miss Hart. If you would be so kind. Well, all right then. Here goes nothing. The facts, Miss Hart, and nothing but the facts, please. Don't you worry yet. Don't you worry your pretty little head on that front. I'm a journalist, truth's my middle name. Got me officially worried. So the ringleader's the killer, right? Which makes the victim one of them auction goers. Thing is, that don't add up. I counted 11 people coming down that hatch, see? Then the murder happened and the auction started back up again. Now, I had me a look back downstairs right after that. No. And wouldn't you know it, there were 11 little duckies all lined up in a row again. Ow. And you're sure of this, Miss Hart? Sure as sure can be, your gavelship. Saw him with my own 2 peepers. So, 11 before the murder and 11 again right after means... Wait, that's a thingy? Contradiction, Eustace. Do try to keep up. Miss Hart, did nothing really change at all? I done told you already. They carried right on again like nothing even happened. Oh, except for... It wasn't nothing much, but... What is it? That little mallet doodad. Can't have yourself an auction without one. Kinda like the one Missy over there's got, but different. The auctioneer's hammer. That's the bunny. I done heard that thing banging and clanging right the way through, then nothing, just like that. The noise of the hammer stopped midway through. Could it have something to do with the murder? If what Miss Hart is telling us is true, we have something of a problem. Namely, that if the victim is neither the auctioneer nor one of the attendees, your entire theory cannot stand, Mr. Edgeworth. Chalk up one for justice. Eat that, Edgeworth. See, Mr. Edgeworth? There really was nothing we could do. No, there must be something we've overlooked. Something we still don't have an explanation for. I just need to think. If I can't, Kay is... Alright, kids. Do we finally have all our answers now? If so, then I expect you to make good on... He's so angry on the hold it's. One moment, sir. I worry that it might still be a little early to pass judgment. After all, we have one more matter yet to resolve. She really is helping us, and until we do, we cannot claim complete and total victory over Mr. Edgeworth. Is that not so, Mr. Edgeworth? Frankly, I expected you to have raised your voice by now. Why does he fire, by the way? Because he's angry, Shroomy. He is angry, Shroomy. He is fired up and ready to fight. I don't know. He's just... It's one of his animations where he's caught with his pants down, basically. A loud hold it, perhaps. Oh, yes, of course. And once again, she has rescued us from the jaws of defeat. Very well. Let's get this over with, shall we? What is this one matter that still remains? Why, the contradiction in the coroner's report, sir. That's... There's so many people in the room. I'm back with the witnesses, Your Honour. It's the old granny. What's all this about? Why did you call us back down here? Did somebody suddenly fall ill? I'll have a compress ready in 2 shakes of ouch. This better be good. Did somebody else drop dead? Well, they might soon wish they had. Dr. Hertz, Miss Needler, thank you for coming on such short notice. Let me assure you, this won't take long. Quit trying to button me up and cut to the chase, will ya? Of course. We summoned you here to confirm something. What is Judge Gavel up to? Dr. Hertz, this court asks you to provide the unabridged truth regarding the following. Do you stand by your preliminary findings? Can you vouch for their complete and total accuracy? Grammar doesn't make mistakes ever. That's strange. Huh? What do you mean? In the course of this trial, an error was indeed found in her report. And so I ask again for the truth, Dr. Hertz. Did you alter, tamper with, or in any way falsify your findings? That's awful. How can you even say that? What are you asking me for? Why the heck would I want to do that? To help the true culprit, of course. As if I'd noticed anything about all that. I just know I didn't do anything of sort. Then that seems doubly strange. What other explanation could there be for the discrepancy in your report? Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might have any thoughts on the matter. Maybe the report was altered without her knowing. So she handed in the true report, but someone else altered it before it was handed out. It's not like you to be coy, I must say. Is Granny talking through the... She is speaking through the girl. Why does she keep taking charge and helping me? Still don't know what she's trying to do, but I'll happily take what I can get. If everything was recorded accurately, then handed off to Mr. Winner according to protocol, then the report shouldn't contain any mistakes. Wait, for the record, I didn't do anything to the report. I guess we'll see, won't we? Dr. Hertz, perhaps we could begin with your side of the story. Why do we even need to? This is pointless. I'll be the judge of what's pointless, thank you very much. We have patients waiting back at the hospital. But Grandma, youch! We really don't have time for this. Won't you please help us? I can't stress how important this is. Grandma says she'll testify. But could you please make it quick? If we're not back soon, people will suffer. And yet you had no qualms about taking your time by buying cotton candy the very last time we saw you. We'll let you go as soon as we can, I promise. Assuming you tell us the truth, though. Granny is a bit funny because Miss Needler, who is the granddaughter of Dr. Hertz, she hits her in the back of the head. No way there's a mistake in Grandma's report. Not never. I've been dealing with the dead longer than you've been alive, Sonny Jim. Me writing something wrong is about as likely as ouch. And what the heck do you think I'd stand to gain by doctoring a file and don't make a lick of sense. And that's all she has to say, nothing funky here. See, it's just as I thought. There's no chance the good doctor doctored her findings. And you swear by the holy goddess that this testimony is true? Of course, Grandma's never told a lie in her... Your opinions are not necessary, Nurse Needler. Your grandma's the subject of this inquiry, not you. Not necessary? That's not fair. I'm the only ally poor Grandma has. Go ahead and shout objection left and right, but you best be prepared then, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Oh, I'm more than prepared. I'm ready to expose the truth behind the error in the report. Let's go, Edgeworth. Let's take down this granny. Okay.
Hold it!
Never. You're saying that Dr. Hertz is infallible. She has to be. A doctor can't afford to make mistakes. Even a veteran like Grandma would be out of a job if she messed up even once. So there's no way she, of all people, would... I got a whole hospital relying on me. Might be you can bungle your work and survive. Mister, but I can't.
Hold it!
And you've really never made a single mistake in all your time. Doctoring's all about experience. The longer you've been at it, the better you get. If only the same were true of prosecuting. Chairman Winner would be the best in the business. But I think we can all agree that's not the case. Oh, you really are a devil, Miles. But you're also quite wrong. I've never once made a mistake either. After all, I have people to do that for me. I'm too busy for foul-ups, and luckily for me, I don't have to make them. Isn't having people just grand? Don't you go trying to make me Don't you go trying to make doctoring and lawyering sound the same. They ain't nothing alike. Nothing alike, I tell ya. I'm really struggling to read her script because the way it's written.
Hold it!
The victim appears to have put this raincoat on after sustaining the head injury, and yet there was not a single drop of her blood in the chest area of the raincoat. Therefore, she must have been hit in the head before she was stabbed in the chest, making it pre-mortem. Can't read. Thank you, Shroomy. Should I make a command for that? A can't read command? For the amount of times that I struggle. Oh, that's ouch. I don't need you to teach me how to suck eggs, young man. Why suck eggs of all things? My dang report already says what you just said, don't it? Your report states that the head injury appears to have been sustained post-mortem, which is the exact opposite of what I just said. Oh. Sure. I diligently dictated that report to Florence here and she wrote it all down just like I said it. You can do that or turn it into canned English. It sounds, do you know what can't English? Sounds like I'm trying to mix Cantonese and English together. Cantonese English is what it'd be called. That's why my brain got confused. I was like, Canto English? What? What stream are you trying to get at? Oh my god, can't English. Yes, I can't English. Can't word. Can't read, can't word, can't English. Am I even English? I don't know. Probably not. Oh my god, come on. Come on, bottom. Oh dear. But yeah, if it's something you guys want, I can make it. It's not that hard. I'll just have to copy and paste. Canto English. Exactly, Canto English. Should I make it that command? Canto English? Because it sounds funny. If something happened to it after that, weren't nothing to do with me. You dictated it. If you could please tell me more. You are Hongkongese. I mean, I am British, and I do have a Hong Kong ID, so I am partially Hong Kongese in a sense, but not. So I don't actually have a nationality in Hong Kong. But yeah, I mean, Canto English sounds like a really funny command. You dictated it. If you could please tell me more. I diligently dictated that report to Florence. Anything after that weren't nothing to do with me. Canto mentioned. Yes, because I can't English, Akami. So we were thinking of making a command for streaming to use. And we were thinking of what to name that command. So when he said can't English, my brain just went, Canto English? What? Just so we're on the same page, what were your conclusions regarding the body? Kanglish, what I speak? Oh my god. I mean, mine isn't that. Are you also Canto English? Akami is. Well, like I said, ouch. Sorry, it was, death from a good hard knock to the noggin. And can you say for certain when that knock happened, Dr. Hertz? Pre-mortem, of course. Chest wound happened after the poor girl died. Oh, someone did mess up the report. I told Florence that, and she wrote it right down, so that's what it says in my danged report. Maybe what you told her, but I think we're finally getting to the truth. You're Haug. Haug Chinese. I know it was a typo, it's a funny typo. But yes, Akami is half Chinese. And what the heck do you think I stand to gain by... Wait, hang on. I didn't dictate... Okay, it's this statement. So we can present the post-mortem... Right, this one. Coroner's findings. Da-dang! Because that's not the report that we got. We got that the victim died from the chest wound and the head wound was created post-mortem, which is what's caused the contradiction in the time or the events or the oh my god, what is the word? The words are, I can't word. I can't English. Oh my god. The order of the wounds that were inflicted. Just borrowing Dutch. It's not borrowing Dutch, Shroomy. Dr. Hertz, I'd like you to take a look at the report for yourself. Oh, I'll read it to Youch. Oh, she's sweating. This ain't what I said. This ain't what I said at all. What? What do you mean exactly? Oh. Just the fact that she hits her grandma in the head really shocks me every single time. I don't understand why they have this animation in there. Just the thought of it. Like, I would never hit my grandma on the back of the head like that. Can we have the name redeemed Canto English? We can. I will set that up ready for next stream. Oh, it's just a bit... actually, do you know what? I can do it now. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I will do it right now. Because I can. Why not? Let's grab which one? This one. Hey, Sandwichy. Give me 2 seconds, Sandwichy. I'm just in the middle of doing something. Hang on. Wait here. Stretch. Duplicate. Okay. Let's edit you. Hydrate as well. Canto English. Why am I being bonked? You said we'll do 0 times here, and then we'll change the description. Edit effect. Oh no. You can't. English strikes again. This is now the Jatsu has struggled. Okay. Save. Okay. Save changes. We have a new command. It is now Canto English. There you go, Shroomy. Hide you. Okay. So we have a stretch, a hydrate, a fart. Thank you so much for the fart. Okay, I'll do the hydrate first since I've just went and grabbed that. You guys want to do shout outs? Alright, okay, hang on. So see you've been in a big stretch. Oh yeah. Okay, all good. Alright, okay. Quick shout outs as well since you guys have been so wonderful. I don't think I have any mods here today either. Oh, okay, it's working. I was like, why is it not working? So both Akami and Sandwichy stream. Do check them out. They are fun. And they do play some very interesting games as well. Is it gonna work? Did I spell your name wrong? I did spell your name wrong, Sandwichy. I'm sorry. Okay. Ta-da! There we go. All done. But welcome in, Sandwichy. I hope you're having a good and wonderful day. Oh, and you wanted to give Twirly a shout out as well. I think Twirly's lurking at the moment. But there we go. All done. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful weekend so far. Let's have a look. Okay, so she's gone to I don't know. But I can't say that. Oh, what can't she say? What's Grandma told her to say? Miss Nida, if you are attempting to bury Dr. Hurt's truth, I will gladly hear her confession myself on behalf of the Goddess of Justice. Dr. Hurt seemed to be telling Judge Gavel something in private. What? I see. Very well. Allow me to relay to everyone what you have just told me. Okay, press the buttons and now I leave. Okay, thank you so much for the lurk, Sandwichy. I hope you enjoy whatever you're up to today. Very well. Allow me to relay to everyone what you have just told me. Ain't no doubt about what I said. I dictated my findings to Florence just like I told you I did. The fuddle-headed young thing must have wrote it down wrong or something. Wow. That was a... Meow. The meow is so cute at the end of it. Wow, that was a great impression. Yes, but was it really necessary? So in summary, there is an error in the report. And it was all because of you, Nurse Needler. Wanted to know what it was? No? Why the no? Exactly. Thanks, cat. Ouch. You won't get away that easy. Explain yourself, young lady. But, Grandma, Oh? Did my stream cut? No! Did it cut? No! Oh my god. No! You guys are cheating! No! Oh, did it cut? It didn't drop on my end. Is it Twitch? Is it Twitch being a poopy butthole? Why must you do this to me, Twitch? Why? Hang on. Please refresh. If needed. Stream up. I beat you now, Twirly. That's absolutely fine stream. Oh my god, my stream did cut. I've just seen it. But my connection's fine. It's definitely Twitch. It's Twitch. Twitch is trying to... I'm too powerful for Twitch. Twitch is trying to hinder me and trying to destroy my stream. Oh my god. That means the poor VOD. My VOD. I'm gonna have to stitch it together. Oh well. Okay. Well, welcome back anyway. I do apologise. It's not in my control, but god damn it, Twitch. But Grandma, you submitted a falsified report, and that led to Kay being accused of murder. You owe us an explanation. I can't tell you. Not don't want to, but can't. This is really rather unpleasant, don't you think? Ganging up on this poor, considerate girl who's only looking after her grandma. She has nothing to do with anything. She simply made one tiny mistake, so why not leave it there? You'd like that, wouldn't you? Because the only person her testimony would hurt is you. What on earth do you mean, my boy? Seeing as you're now a de facto ex-prosecutor, you're going to need to explain yourself better than that. I'd be happy to. I'll even spell it out for you. Nurse Needler's role in this crime was very important because she's a co-conspirator. I don't think she's the murderer. Nurse Needler doctored the report in order to cover for her accomplice. Ouch! So she's a co-conspirator, this innocent young thing? Do share your grounds for making such a wild accusation, dear boy. The murder couldn't have been committed by one person working on their own. Without at least two people, it wouldn't have been possible to... Well, not only to doctor the report, but maintain the attendee numbers. Maintain the attendee numbers. If the auctioneer was the murderer and the victim was one of the attendees, the fact that a witness testified to there being 11 attendees even after the murder doesn't make sense. Hey, watch it. You're gonna call my good word into question now too. That's not what I meant. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm taking you at your word, which means there must be a co-conspirator. I know it's hard, my boy, but sometimes you just have to accept that you were wrong. I wasn't wrong. I just hadn't considered the possibility of the killer having an accomplice. But as soon as we do, things start to fall into place. If the killer's accomplice returned to the auction room in place of the victim, there would indeed have been 11 attendees both before and after the murder. Well, so that's your thinking, is it? It's certainly an intriguing theory, but surely the imposter would have been spotted right away. I don't imagine that Nurse Needler looks strikingly different from the victim in build and stature. With the help of a mask, she could very easily have replaced Miss Ringer without anybody noticing. Well, Miss Needler, is that what happened? Did she take the victim's place at the auction? I wouldn't do something like that. Now tell us. The ringleader. Who were they? I can't tell you, I just can't. It hurt Grandma too. Ow! But Grandma... Don't you worry about me, I can take it. You just tell me everything, child. But... Oh my god. I can't! No, this animation! Why does she have to hit her grandma? Of all things that she does, why does she have to hit her grandma? Why? Oh my god. So I was right. She was an accomplice. Miss Needler, why? Well, Miss Needler, can you explain yourself? Yes. Huh? Oh, thank you, Grandma, but I'm alright now. I confess it. I changed places with Miss Ringer. So you admit that you were working with the ringleader? Yeah, I was helping them. I don't know how, but they found out Miss Ringer was going to attack them. The culprit was going to be attacked by the victim. They seemed pretty sure it was going to happen that night, so they made a counterplan. They wanted to strike first and they wanted me to help them. I was told to go to the storeroom before the auction began and wait there. Now hold on right there, Missy. I didn't see nothing and my eyes don't lie. If you'd have been there from before the auction, I would have bumped it right into you. I was there the whole way through and you weren't there for a bit of it. But I'm not lying. Well, that's easy for you to say, but you were lying about altering that report only a few minutes ago. Oh, is he going to try and shift the blame all onto her? I think we're all well aware of the number of potential hiding places in that storeroom. Are we? Where exactly are you trying to say our friend the nurse was hiding, Nurse Needler hid here while she was waiting in the storeroom. Oh, she was in the box. She was in the box because they then put the body in the box afterwards. She hid inside this clothes box. Oh, she did she? Huh? Well, it was there the whole time, even before I moseyed on in. But like I done told you, it had all them chains around it. Wanted to hide in there myself, really, but it was locked up tight, so I had to go elsewhere. I imagine that's because Nurse Needler was already lying in there by the time you arrived. And that's right, we didn't want anybody to open it or it would have really blown our cover. So the ringleader told me to climb in and wait until it was time for my part of the plan. And then they wrapped the whole box up in chains. I think they took the elevator downstairs not so long after. It was just before the auction was due to start. So as the auction was beginning, you and Miss Hart would have been the only people in the storeroom. Yeah, I think so. The auction proceeded as it always did, until a certain customer came upstairs to complete her purchase. That was when the incident occurred. Miss Hart overheard the victim and the culprit exchanging words around them. You betcha, I was behind that statue there shaking like a dang leaf the whole time. In the middle of their quarrel, Miss Ringer was killed by the auctioneer. Or auctioneer even. I imagine that the auctioneer then carried Miss Ringer's body over to the clothes box, from which Nurse Needler emerged and swapped places with the victim. After placing Miss Ringer's body inside the box, Nurse Needler's role now was to pretend to be Miss Ringer. The two of them then returned to the room below as if nothing had happened. Does that about sum up what happened in the storeroom, Nurse Needler? Yes, in fact, that's exactly what happened. Now hold up, so you just waltzed right back on in and nobody noticed? This is two completely different people we're talking about. You're telling me not one of the other folks down there at the auction cottoned on? Why would they? The other auction goers had no reason to notice the difference when Nurse Needler entered because she was imitating. She had stolen the victim's clothes? As we've seen, Miss Ringer and Nurse Needler are about the same build. What's more, the auction rules required attendees to wear their masks at all times. If Nurse Needler were wearing the same clothes as Miss Ringer, nobody would have been any the wiser. No, and they weren't. I borrowed Miss Ringer's clothes and ouch! And left the poor child in her smalls. Have you no respect, girl? No, Grandma, I thought the same thing. It wouldn't be nice to leave her like that. So when the ringleader wasn't looking, I put that raincoat on her. So that's how Miss Ringer came to be wearing it. Thus the auction was able to carry on as before. And yes, the part where I caught the red raincoat on film came just after. Yeah, it must be. Then it all makes sense. So who was wearing the red raincoat afterwards? Right after that was when I went on over and looked downstairs through the gap in the elevator. Spied me 11 happy little auction goers, then back I snuck to my little hidey hole. Don't tell me you were hiding back there the entire time after that. Well, that is not exactly... What is it? Did something happen? So maybe I ought to have mentioned this before, but I fell asleep for a few weeks after that. Well, passed out unconscious, you might say. What? What happened? Oh, nothing much. Kinda silly really, but there was a sudden loud noise and it startled me just a little bit, you know? Alright, maybe more than a little, but I just witnessed the murder. Can't blame a girl for getting jumpy. I guess that got my heart shook and my head faint. Before I knew it, I was out like a light. By the time I came to, it was the next damn day, and there you were clanking down that ladder. I see, so you were startled by a loud noise and fell unconscious. I suppose that means you don't know what happened after that. Not per se, but, well, after the auction was over, all the masks were back on the rack. So I reckon the guests done finished up and filed out one by one like they were supposed to. Nurse Needler, once the auction restarted, what exactly were you doing? I was pretending to be Miss Ringer and placing bids just as the ringleader wanted. I had to win the clothes box as I had been instructed. It had a dead body inside after all. Imagine if somebody else had won it, we would have been in real trouble then. So you had no idea that the victim had vacated the box in the meantime. Oh, she'd woken up, so she wasn't dead. No, not until we came back up so I could pay for it. That was when we noticed. The ringleader told me to go look for her right away. Except I found some other girl collapsed at the foot of the ladder instead. Oh, that was Kay. Kay. Yes, she must have fallen from up on the roof and been knocked unconscious. I guess the victim must have left that hatch wide open, huh? That would explain it. Kay would have been so shocked by seeing Miss Ringer fall motionless right in front of her that she wouldn't have seen the open hatch and fallen right through it. That explains the noise that caused you to faint as well, Miss Hart. It was the sound of Kay crash landing onto the storeroom floor. Yeah, I suppose. Can't believe something like that done knocked me out for so long though. So in summary, by the time Miss Needler found Kay, you were already sound asleep behind the statue. I think we've got a good grasp on what occurred up to this point now. Nurse Needler, if you could continue. Sure, so I found Kay and next I found Miss Ringer, and I put them both in the clothes box. We couldn't risk any of the auction goers seeing them. That would have caused a real hullabaloo? What? Hullabaloo? Was that your idea or the ringleaders? Theirs. But putting the raincoat on Miss Ringer was my own idea, so I tried to get rid of it before they found out what I'd done. I imagine they were none too pleased when it showed up as a surprise piece of evidence in this case. And lastly, the ringleader and I put her in the auctioneer's outfit we'd prepared. Of course, which completed the deception and made everyone think she was the auctioneer. All in all, the auction finished up without anybody noticing anything, and that was that. Now that we know the extent of your crimes, Nurse Needler, if you have anything further to share, I'd advise you to do so immediately. I wish I could tell you more, but I'm sorry, that's all I know. Oh, except for one other thing. It did seem a little strange, I guess. When I was borrowing Miss Ringer's clothes, I took everything I could, but I couldn't take her hair, obviously. So ouch. You're dang right you couldn't take her hair. What kind of medical professional are you? That's where you draw the line, so taking her clothes was okay. Our hair was totally different, the style, the length, everything. I kind of panicked. But the ringleader thought of everything, including wigs. 2 of them, in fact. There was a straight one and a wavy one. They were both stashed in the clothes box. 2 wigs? But why? Right? I wondered that too. I thought maybe they were worried she might have changed her hairstyle. Anyway, I took the straight one. That was the one that matched her hair on the day. Leaving a wavy wig in the box. The wavy wig is so that someone can pretend to be Excelsius winner. That's what it was. And that's everything you know. There's something else that you're forgetting. No, huh? No, really, Grandma, that's everything. And I take it that you really have no idea who the ringleader might be. Sorry, I only know that they were in charge of the auction. I didn't see them without their mask on. And they were pretty careful to keep their identity a secret from everyone. If I can't get something concrete on them. Oh, well, Miles, are we about done? You've proven the nurse was part of the murder plot, but sadly for you it doesn't change a whole lot, because it does nothing to prove that Kay Faraday isn't the ringleader. And justice must prevail. We can't change the law, even for your sake. Is this it? Am I not going to be able to save Kay?
Objection!
Of course you are. Don't be silly. You're going to be able to save her. Francesca, what are you doing here? As I told you before, Miles Edgeworth, where the case leads, I follow. Ah, her music is so good. Your dedication is an inspiration to us all. But don't go getting the wrong idea, little brother. I forget that she calls him the little brother, even though he's older than her, which is quite funny because it's basically her trying to assert dominance against Edgeworth, to be like, you are my little brother. I am older than you. I am better than you. You will never surpass me. I will always be on top. It's basically what Francesca's saying. I'm only here to deliver the truth regarding the suspect. I'm certainly not here to forgive you. Oh yeah, she's disappointed. Yeah, for abandoning the way of the prosecutor. I understand that. You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information. Detective Gumshoe did that. Prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth, for the final piece of the puzzle. Rosie Ringer's head wound was the first of the injuries she suffered, not the second. Oh my god, I really struggled there. Oh, your information's coming a little bit late. Oh, no one's got the heart to tell her. Well, someone say something. Yes, there's no easy way to say this, Francesca, but we already proved that ourselves. You what? Yes, just a few minutes ago. Ow. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? You didn't exactly give us a chance. And I suppose you know about the murder weapon too. No, not yet. Good. Then listen up. The victim was struck on the head with a blunt object bearing a circular surface, and the wounds to the chest were actually inflicted post-mortem. A circular surface.
Objection.
And you're certain of that, I assume? Your sources are above board? Two trusted medical professionals reached the same conclusion independently. You couldn't ask for more. Oh, he's panicking a bit. That's certainly good to know. Unfortunately... Oh, what did he say? Unfortunately what? Unfortunately, you're overstepping the bounds of what? I am the prosecutor in charge of Interpol's investigation into the underground auction, and this murder occurred during that auction. It would be negligent of me not to pursue leads pertaining to related parties, especially the victim. My, you've really become quite the force to be reckoned with, haven't you, my dear? Then all parties are in agreement. The victim died from a blow to the head. Sadly, the murder weapon itself is yet to be identified. Based on the shape, I might have an idea or two. But guys, I didn't turn up any other weapon during my investigation. And yet, no need only think. Oh, wait, hang on, what? Not yet only, what? And yet, one need only think about the setting and an auctioneer's tools, and the answer should be obvious. An object with a circular surface used in an auction, we're obviously talking about... Oh, the auctioneer's hammer, right? Because there was a hammer. What would an auctioneer have readily at hand? Can't do English. Thank you, Shrew. Ta-da! Do you like the description? An auctioneer's hammer, of course. But we never found one of those. If the auctioneer was indeed the killer, it does seem a likely candidate for the murder weapon. But without the evidence to support your theory, it remains nothing more than that. Was waiting to use it? Shumi was like waiting in absolute anticipation. Like, come on, mess up Jatsu so I can use this command. I can use it for the first time. I could be the first one. Oh my god. Maybe as punishment for messing up, I can do a tongue twister. Live on stream. But we'll need to think of a total amount and then we can do a tongue twister. Oh, I've just the evidence you need right here. This piece of evidence strongly suggests that the auctioneer's hammer was the murder weapon. Wait, what weapon? What evidence? Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Every 100 a new tongue twister. Okay, fine. Every 100. I'll add that into the description later. Oh my god. A ringleader prepared wigs in order to enable their accomplice to disguise herself as Miss Ringer. One wig was straight and the other wavy. Ringer's hair was straight, so wavy not used. Okay, so that's not the evidence. Blood found in the committee chamber. Was it placed there? No, okay, that's not it. What evidence do we have to prove that the murder weapon was the auctioneer's hammer? No, it's not that. Hoarding and people called. What was the... Can we listen to it again? And I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself. I've waited so long for this day and now I'll finally have my revenge. No, okay, so not even recording has anything to prove that it was the hammer. Ask observations about what happened during the mysterious auction. Illicit auction held in big building. Items on sale were mainly items of police evidence related to homicide cases. 11 attendees altogether, all were wearing masks. Auction continued even after Ringer's murder, but the sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. Oh, here, this is the evidence. Because the hammer can no longer be heard. So that means that the hammer was lost, maybe. It disappeared, or maybe it broke. Miss Hart told us something very important about the auction after the murder occurred. She said that the very prominent sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. Now, why would that be? I'll tell you why. Because it had just been used in a murder and was covered in the victim's blood. It would need to be disposed of. Isn't that right? Chairman winner. I'll have our people look into this right away. You really are like a dog with a bone, aren't you, dear boy? But if you can't dedicate yourself to a cause when you're young, when can you, He seems very confident we'll never find it. Very well. A search for the murder weapon will be conducted. In the meantime, this court is in recess. Oh, are we going to search for it? To be continued? Dun dun dun! Of course we're going to continue. Of course we are. Okay. Yes. Let's overwrite this one. Okay. What you say, my Triller? Hey, No Pink, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful weekend so far. But hello. Totally into the drama. I am totally into the drama. I love this story, honestly. And this is my first playthrough of this game. This is why I'm also making a lot of mistakes. Silence in the courtroom, please. Miss Von Karma, if you would be so kind as to update us on the progress of the search. She's found nothing. It's not good news, I'm afraid. The entire big building has been searched from top to bottom, and no auctioneer's hammer was found anywhere. That is bad news indeed. Then, we have no choice but to move ahead with the verdict. Ah, such a terrible shame. But I suppose only a fool would have left the murder weapon behind. It's certainly not what I expect from a first-rate criminal mind. No, there's just not enough to work with here. I can't carry us any further on my own. Yes, it really is a tragedy, but such is life, I suppose. I was just thinking back over the defendants I've made plea deals with over the years. People who poured their hearts out to me, who trusted me with every detail of their crimes. And then when it came to their sentencing, I recommended life in prison every time. For every single one. Oh, if only you could see them. The stupid, dumbfounded looks on their faces. So wait, he went back on their plea deal? Isn't that that's illegal, right? I mean, that's like almost like entrapment. You've entrapped someone to make a confession, and then because you've offered them a deal. So I don't think that's very fair, even if they are the culprit or the ones who actually did do or commit a crime. That's still not very fair to entrap them like that, in my opinion. The verdict will now be passed, as all present will accept the goddess's word as law. There's something more I can do. Kay and I are both. If only we had some proof. I never imagined I would be passing judgment on you under such circumstances. The end of the road, huh? That is the case, I think. You mean like in real life where they suggest a plea deal or have a plea deal and agreement and then it goes back on and they don't fulfill it? I don't think that's very fair. I mean, okay. It depends on the crime, I think. I don't know. I'm half and half on my thoughts. Because there are some crimes where I don't even think a plea deal should even be agreed upon. Because they don't deserve it. Oh, don't get me started on some crimes that I've read about. Let's not get into that one. Some of it's just so... I disagree with stupid... Yeah, I disagree with the stupid Excelsius winner. More like loser winner. Excelsius winner. This court hereby indicts you for your crimes. What? Wait. Huh? What on earth's gotten into you, Verity? I submit for the court's consideration the case file of a certain incident. Namely, the IS-7 incident, a murder that took place 18 years ago. But what does that file have to do with... Wait, you mean... Your late night visit to this chamber? That was to... Precisely. I came here to retrieve these documents. Though sadly, it would seem that I arrived too early to catch the auction itself. When we spoke of the matter before, I implied that I had come to retrieve files pertaining to your own case. You'll have to forgive me. That was a ruse to buy myself more time. We like Verity. I like her. She's so cool. What the heck are you doing, Gavel? You can't just accuse my dad without proper grounds. It's defamation. Oh my god, he's hit himself in the face. An excellent observation, Eustace. It is. And of course, I have the grounds to make such an accusation. 18 years ago, Mr. Manfred von Karma has some details about the victim's body fabricated. Details he was forced to fabricate when the sculptor Artie Frost's body went missing. Oh, yes. He did, didn't he? He falsified an autopsy report because the body was missing. There was no way he could have had that information because there was no body to perform a report on. Oh my god. And Excelsius winner was the one who approved that. Dun dun dun, it's all coming together. My papa fabricated information. What is the meaning of this? Ian Seidman, the detective originally assigned to the case, did in fact report that the body had gone missing. However, it seems that a certain someone wasn't very pleased with Mr. von Karma and deliberately withheld that information in order to bring him down a few pegs. What? This individual refuses to allow anyone to go against their wishes or to challenge their power, and they're known to go to extreme lengths in order to bring those who defy them to heel. 18 years ago, they were no different. In fact, they even ordered Dr. Hertz to create a fake autopsy report for the IS-7 incident. Do I have a favourite beverage? I mean, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I will switch. Sometimes it's like a green tea, or sometimes it's a Coke. Oh my god, sometimes when I'm really stressed and I need sugar, I will go for a Coke. At all times, I'm just like, yes, Coke, sugar boost, give me. And then I also really like a citron tea, a Korean citron tea. So it's made with like yuzu skin and yuzu fruit in general, and then honey as well. So it's not got any actual tea in it. It's just called a tea because the fruits are brewed in it to create a tea, quotation marks. I'm also getting really into jujube tea as well at the moment, which is quite nice. I want to buy a different brand jujube tea though to give it a try and see if it tastes any better or different to the one I'm using. So the one I'm using is like actual real dried pieces of jujube and different kinds of fruits in the tea bag, which is very good for you. It's very healthy. It's good for like good for blood like flow and whatnots. Blood circulation. That's the word. It's good for blood circulation and is good for like inflammation as well. I'm very into like different types of herbal teas that will help with different things. So yes, I enjoy a jujube tea as well. And what other drinks do I enjoy? I enjoy Milkis as well, which is a Korean fizzy yogurt drink, which sounds really disgusting, but it's actually really tasty. So I enjoy that. But yeah, it just depends on what mood I'm in for different types of drinks. This is basically the Lan from this game, except Mia is less interested in her. The Lan. Who is... Which person's the Lang are you referring to? Show me. I know who Lang is, but who are you referring to is Lang? What? She was responsible for the fake report? I've heard appetizer's quite nice. We don't have it where I live. I don't actually drink appetizer. It's never really appealed to me for some reason. So I've never gone out my way to be like, yeah, I'll buy a bottle of that and drink it. I'm very basic. I'm a basic bitch, basically. I just drink Coke. Gavel, but she becomes more sympathized with Edgeworth. Yes, that is true. She is a sort of Lang character. I also believe that Gavel is very similar to how Edgeworth was in like the Phoenix Wright games, where he was really uptight in his opinions and his thoughts, and everything it's because he was trained by Manfred von Karma, so there was no wrong. Like you could not do any wrong, and everything that you did had to be perfect. You had to have the perfect verdict, or the evidence had to be perfect as well. And so he had that sort of mindset for a very long time, and it was Phoenix who then kind of broke him down a little bit and was like, no, there is more truth than just having a perfect verdict. There is something beyond your perfect verdict. There are other factors. Like you can't just have the perfect everything. There are like different many factors that play into a case, and it sort of made him, it softened up a bit. Like he softened up a bit and realized that, yeah, Phoenix is right. The perfect verdict and the perfect evidence doesn't exist. Only the truth does. And so, you know, he's been pursuing the truth a little bit more than just a perfect win each time. Especially since like Phoenix saved him several times, like 2 cases that he was involved in where he was accused as being the murderer. So, you know, Phoenix saved him twice, and it's made him realize that, yeah, what Phoenix is doing is actually probably the better path, or the more admirable path to be heading on. And this is why I love all the characters. Oh my god, they're so amazing. They're so beautiful. I can't wait to show you the rest of the games. And like the Great Ace Attorney 2, which is the predecessor of Phoenix Wright. Oh, the story is so sad in that game. Oh my god. I might cry. I might cry. But yeah, no, the character development in this game is very good. Highly recommended. What? She was responsible for the fake report? Wait, you have to understand, Grandma, she's not a bad person. She had to do what he said. She didn't have any choice. He, the person in question, was the chief prosecutor at the time. You will cry probably. I will always cry, Shumi, at the sad stories. But I still love it. I love it so much. The chief prosecutor 18 years ago? No. The man who gave Papa the first penalty of his career. Excelsius winner. It was you.
Objection!
The music as well, so epic. I love going back to listening to like the orchestral version of the OST for this game. It is just so beautiful. What are you talking about? My dad would never do something like that. I'm sorry, Eustace, but your opinion on the matter is not needed here. Well, Chairman Winner, do you have anything to say for yourself? All that nonsense with the body, that was Manfred's doing. Such a willful boy. And the fake autopsy report, Hilda, how could you? I can't believe you naughty kids would do such dishonest things behind my back. We could just ask her why she did it. She is standing right over there after all. Wait, Grandma can't. She's... Ouch. Grandma, I'm sorry. I knew. That's why I... Right, exactly. If I didn't, everybody would have found out about what you did. They said he was going to charge you if I didn't help them with their plan. They said he would. They said he would. I just had to do what the auctioneer said. So you were coerced into it, were you, Nurse Neither? And just to be clear, the auctioneer was Chairman Winner. I'm sorry, but I honestly don't know. The person forcing me to help them was the auctioneer. And they definitely looked to be about the same build as the chairman, but I never saw their face. Well, there must be something. Any detail, no matter how small, will do. Oh, wait. Their mask didn't cover their whole face. And the part that wasn't covered had a tattoo on it. I remember that much for sure. Wait, is he wearing a beard wig? That's what the wavy wig was? He's wearing a beard wig? Serious? Oh my god. Is he gonna lose that beard when we break him? Oh, this animation is gonna be beautiful. A tattoo.
Objection.
Oh my god, he's wearing a beard wig. This all sounds very dramatic, but I really don't know what you're talking about. There's no tattoo anywhere on my face. I think I know if there was one, wouldn't you? Which means I can't be the ringleader, no matter how much you might want me to be. I only hope you can figure out who this shameless manipulator might be.
Overruled.
Oh my god, he's wearing a beard wig. Your contempt for this courtroom is an insult to the goddess. Are you sure it's not you who's feeling insulted here? Shroomi's like, sip, sip. I'm waiting for the beard wig to come off. He's waiting. Shroomi's waiting in anticipation. You got popcorn there as well, Shroomi. Oh my god. I'm not the only one who's been trying to bring you to justice. Miss Ringer had been trying too. And I refuse to let her sacrifice to be in vain. Young Rosie was looking to take me down, you say? But why? I barely knew her. I've always had a certain magnetic charm, but I don't remember ever catching that particular eye. Oh my god. Oh my god, you actually have a popcorn eating emote. That's really cute. That is adorable. Oh my god, that's really adorable too. You barely knew the victim. Why, I do believe that is a new statement. The goddess demands that you offer your full testimony on the record. So that's how this is going to go, hmm? You mean to hound me until I finally break? Well, if that's the way you want to play it, fine. I'll destroy you all. Every last one of you. Oh my god, he's going to destroy them. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to work with you on this one. I doubt we'll get another chance to put him on the stand. So let's make the most of this opportunity. Of course, Your Honour. Gavel and Edgeworth teaming up? Oh my god, I wouldn't have it any other way. That is like perfect teaming, I think. Now, Chairman Winner, you will tell this court everything you know about Miss Ringer. Oh my god, his eyes are intense. Young Rosie was a member of the committee, of course. But we never really had any personal interactions, at least none that I remember. I had no motive to murder that poor girl whatsoever, and I have absolutely no idea why she was after me. So you don't mean to accept your part in any of this? Of course he doesn't. He isn't guilty. How could he be? He's my dad, the winner of winners. It's very kind of you, Eustace, but you'll need more than mere words if you plan to cover for me. Right, you got it. I won't let them pin this on you. I believe in you, Dad. You'll beat Edgeworth. I know you will. Yes, yes, you really are such a sweet, simple child. He really loves his dad, huh? And that's no excuse for him to ignore his father's crimes. No matter how much he respects him. Regardless of their station in life, all criminals will be made to atone for their sins in time. They just sound like superheroes, honestly. At this point, they all sound like superheroes. This won't be easy on Mr. Winner. But it has to be done. We can't let his father get away with this. Ah, I didn't think about Eustace, actually. That poor boy is going to break. He is going to break when he finds out that his father, like... It is going to break him. And I kind of feel bad. As annoying as he is and was, I still wouldn't... Oh, I'd still feel bad for him. He's a... Oh, he's a sweet boy, he is. He's grown on me. Don't worry, Eustace. You surround... Like, Gavel will look after you. Gavel's like a mother to him, honestly. Like, she treats him like her own kid. Alright, let's press everything. As a member of the committee, you must at least have been familiar with her face. Sure, but that's about all. I saw her every once in a while.
Hold it!
So you're saying you barely knew the victim at all? That's exactly what I'm saying, my boy. Yes, why I never even knew about that burn mark on her hand. You didn't. I mean, what's the point? You get to know someone, but before you know it, they're gone. Well, Lucy's wig as well. We're gonna get a bold wig. We're gonna get a bold Eustace. Can you imagine his little shiny egghead? Oh my god, that would be funny animation. I hope they don't do that. That would be way too funny. Oh my god. It's become such a pain to remember things about others. They're here one day and gone the next. Yes, because they dare to stand up to you and you make them disappear. If you could please add your remark about the victim's burn to your testimony, Chairman Winner. Oh, I didn't even know about the burn mark on her hand. Okay, this is a statement that we've got evidence against. You're sure you didn't know about that burn mark? You really don't let up, do you? I'm not in the habit of memorising who has a scar on their hand and who doesn't. But this wasn't just any old scar. I'd say it's pretty noticeable, in fact. Perhaps under normal circumstances, but now that I think about it, Miss Ringer did always wear gloves. Truth be told, I wasn't aware of the burn mark until after the incident myself. The victim's hands were always covered by a pair of gloves. It makes sense, of course. People can be very self-conscious about such things. I can only sympathise, being something of a sensitive soul myself. I hope you're not too sensitive to append that statement to your testimony. Although I suppose she was always wearing gloves, perhaps it was to hide that burn. Oh, he's appended it.
Hold it!
So you remember her always wearing gloves? I mean, it was something of a trademark of hers, yes. Who knew it was to hide a burn mark? I always imagined that was just a fashion statement. Does your little friend there have something to hide under all those bandages, I wonder? Who, me? No, I don't have anything to hide. You don't? Not even the stony visage of a cold-blooded murderer? If anyone here is hiding such a thing, it's you. And I'll expose your true face if it's the last thing I do. You never fail to entertain, my boy. Go ahead and do your worst. So Miss Ringer always wore gloves. That reminds me of something. I should look over all the evidence again. Okay, so it's definitely the statement where he says that she always wear gloves. So what evidence do we have? Prominent burn mark on the victim's right hand. Okay, so it's not that. It must have been someone's statement. Rings wearing an auctioneer, wearing a mask. No, okay, not that one. Can't be the photograph. Photo taken just after the incident. A ringing an auction attendee came elevator, a scream was heard and not long after. It's not that evidence. Won't be this. Needless statement. Bringing the prepared wigs and also enable their commerce in disguise. No, it won't be that statement. That won't be till later. That'll be when we discuss his beard. The tattoo. Pound, Camillo, instant from the day, instant onward, whereabouts, oh no. Okay, no, so not this. That'll come in later. But what about the gloves? Jacket, white gloves, magenta flower, and a mask also had a tattoo on part of their face. The mask didn't cover. What that? No, it can't be. Is it the statement? Is it this evidence here? Because we've already said that he is the murderer, and he's now stating that he isn't, and he didn't know about the scar, so he can't be the murderer. But this evidence here suggests that he does know about it, especially if we are saying that he is the murderer, which we know he is. Okay, is this the evidence you want me to present? Okay. Must be the cow. Let's present the cow. I'm right. So, Miss Ringer always wore gloves. If she did, that raises a rather important question and highlights quite a contradiction. Contradiction, you say? Really? If we listen again to the conversation that was captured by this stuffed cow, you'll see what I mean. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing you say for yourself. I've waited so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge. Wait, so that's the voice of the murderer. So it wasn't Rosie that was getting revenge. It was Winner that was getting revenge against Rosie. So what did Rosie do? We can be reasonably certain that what we just heard is the moment the victim was attacked. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. We assume that those were the words of the killer. And where's the problem in that? It seems like a perfectly sensible assumption to me. I'm afraid not, Chairman Winner. Well, you see, if the victim was always wearing gloves, as you just testified. Oh my god. Why was that such a struggle? Then the burn mark on her hand should not have been visible to her killer.
Objection.
I want to end up having to do that tongue twister a lot sooner than I expected, aren't I? You speak as if gloves can't be easily removed. She could have taken them off during the auction. But she hadn't. She was still wearing them when I changed places with her. So they must have been in her hands when she was being murdered too. What are you saying, my dear? You do know how much trouble you're in, don't you? Thank you, Shroomy. I'm not scared of you anymore. I have Grandma on my side now. Now it's time for you to pay the piper, Winner, you dang devil. I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. Oh. He burned his beard. He burned his beard. Oh my god, the animation is going to be of him burning his beard off. Clean off. Oh my god. I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. That can be arranged. Not this time, Excelsior Winner. The only person disappearing will be you.
Objection.
Hey, you can't talk to my dad like that. Who cares if the burn was covered up? Why does that even matter? Oh, it matters. Because it turns our understanding of the burn mark on its head. What do you mean? What can the fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up possibly tell us? Wait, what can the fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up possibly tell us? The murderer had a burn mark too? The murderer had a burn mark too? So wait, so are we actually hearing the victim say what she said? Oh, that must be it. Think about it like this, Mr. Winner. The victim was wearing gloves, therefore the burn mark on her hand would not have been visible. In which case, whose burn mark was it that was being referenced in the recording? Somebody who wasn't the victim? Precisely, which can only mean that the culprit had a prominent burn mark too. Or to put it another way, I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn mark from me. Those words were spoken not by the murderer, but by the victim. No way!
Objection.
Use this, my boy. Would you mind stepping aside for a sec? Look, Miles, it's nice to see you having fun with your light little flights of fancy, but let's get serious. So the murderer had a burn mark now, really? Where? Your little theory will either take flight or die depending on your answer here, I'm afraid. He's not messing around. I have to figure out where that burn mark was, and fast. I wonder where it could have been. All of the auction people were wearing disguises, right? Yes, and each disguise was different. Yet in spite of that, the burn mark was visible to the victim somehow. Which means... Well, shall we? Enlighten us, why don't you? Where was the murderer's burn mark? I assume you have some evidence. Oh, wait. Evidence? Really? Oh, wait, hang on. Where's no, not there. Whose other statement? This one? Miss Hart's observation? It can't be Miss Hart's observation. Oh, she's hammered, can now be heard. No, not that. Did we not have Needler's statement? No, not the burn mark on her hand. That's not it. Does she not have anything else to say? Is this the statement we need to present? It's the only thing I can think of.
Take that.
Let's present it. Oh no, wrong thing. Okay. Here, this ought to tell you everything you need to know. About the location of the murderer's burn mark? Dear boy, that doesn't tell me anything at all. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be better than that. I got that wrong. How would the ringleader have looked when Miss Ringer saw the burn? If I just focus on that, the answer should come to me. Alright, Miles, let's stop wasting time, shall we? Where was the murderer's burn mark? I assume you have the evidence. I don't have the mask. Because I never... And I don't understand why that mask was... So the mask stand?
Take that.
No, not the mask stand? Okay, right, I really want to save as well. Because I'm going to struggle. Okay, save. Yes, save. Oh, right, okay, no, because... But why wasn't Needler's statement about the mask?
Take that.
How about the German Ninja's mask? No? Okay, so not that. Okay, hang on. Let's think about this logically. Oh, here. Oh my god. It says it there, the mask was only covering half the face. I'm so dumb. Here's my evidence. The outfit the ringleader was wearing throughout the auction. Or rather, the outfit you were wearing, Chairman Winner. Oh, and what exactly is that supposed to tell us? A suit, white gloves, and a mask. This disguise should have covered almost all of your skin, but according to Nurse Needler's testimony, the auctioneer's mask didn't quite cover your entire face. And not only that, she claims to have seen a tattoo on part of that was exposed. But was it a tattoo, or did she simply mistake a burn mark for one? A burn mark? On the face? Sorry to interrupt while you're so clearly enjoying yourself, dear boy, but I regret to inform you that none of the committee members has such a burn, myself included, of course. But Dad, you... I mean... Eustace, do you think you can be quiet, please? You can be foolish on your own time later. Oh no, poor boy. Well, you may be an annoyance most of the time, Mr. Winner. But on this particular occasion, I'm grateful for your presence. A reaction like that from you, his son, is as good an indicator of the truth as I could have hoped for. And it gives me a much needed confidence boost concerning another theory of mine, namely who that one unexplained item belongs to. What's the matter, Mr. Winner? I think he might be in shock, after all he's usually the last to figure things out. But in this case, he seems to have gotten there all too quickly. He knows that his father is indeed the real murderer. He's sad because he knows the truth. So, it's better not to know the truth at all. No, Kay. It's what we came here for. It doesn't matter how we get there, the important thing is finding the truth. You yourself told me that once, right when I needed to hear it the most. And now it's time for me to repay the favour and show you the truth of your innocence. I want to know too, the truth of what really happened. So please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you show me? I very much intend to. Oh, you don't know when to give up, do you? Where is this burn then? Perhaps you could point it out to me. But you can't, can you? Because it's nowhere to be found, just like your evidence that I'm the killer. Yeah, hunt for contradictions all you like, you won't find any. Because he's my dad, a winner through and through. Oh, Eustace, he's holding on for dear life. He is holding on to his respect for his dad for dear life. I understand, Mr. Winner. I completely understand why you don't want to believe it's true. But if you ignore the truth now, you'll regret it for as long as you live. Dad, what do I do? I just don't understand it. How could I have raised such an utter buffoon? If you really wish to help your father, Eustace, you can try thinking on your own for once in your life, you useless nitwit. But I try all the time, Dad. All I do is try. I went to the school you wanted me to go to. I aced every test. Look at my jacket. They only give these to the valedictorian. I did everything you told me to. I worked like crazy and graduated top of my class. I tried to be just like you and win as many trophies as I could. He's gonna shoot his son down, isn't he? You really are just a simpering simpleton, aren't you? I feel so bad for Eustace, honestly. I really feel for the boy. Those tests you aced, I had the school give you perfect scores on all of them. Those debate and speech competitions you won, the judges were all friends of mine. Wow, that is like nepotism to like the fullest. That's like maximum nepotism right there. If you never even realised that much, there's no hope for you, I'm afraid. None at all. You're no son of mine, even you must see that. Oh my god, Eustace. I feel so sorry for him. His heart must be broken so much. Oh my god, he's crying. Off screen. I feel so bad for him, but also can't help but laugh at him. Bless the poor boy. He is going to destroy his son as well. He really is. This man is just terrible. I really I don't like him. He is a terrible, evil character, but he still does not take this place that Dahlia has. So one of the characters in this whole entire game that I really do not like is Dahlia. She is just pure evil incarnate. She is just, there is no reasoning to why she is the way she is. She is just evil. Okay, this is too cool. Even if he is annoying, you really are kind of sadist. I am not a sadist, Umi. I do feel bad for Eustace. I really do. That poor boy. He really, because of what has happened now, I really am, he has grown on me since. He is annoying, yes, but oh my god, the poor thing. I do not agree with how he's been treated by Excelsius, by his father. There is no way for that. And the only way he's become the way he has is because Excelsius bought everything for him. Like, he bought his education, he's bought his winnings for him. That boy thinks that everything he has done, I mean, yes, he might have tried very hard, especially to win his father's affections. Yes, he might have tried very hard to try and achieve everything, but he won't have known that he was actually not that good. I can hear the ice cream van. Can you hear it? You can probably hear it whilst I'm talking. I don't know if it's loud enough for you guys to hear it. The ice cream van. Oh, now I want ice cream. Ice cream sounds so good right now. But yeah, but because of the way he's treated his Bucks, hello. Peaceful Bucks, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a quick shout out. The Peaceful Bucks. You were doing co-studying and working? Oh, that's very cute. Well, did you study hard? Did you manage to get all the studying that you needed done? Are you taking a break now? Please make sure you take a break. Also, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jatsu. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of story-based games as well as psychological horrors, and I also occasionally draw. If you haven't hydrated for a while, please make sure you grab that cup of yours and take a nice big sip. And if you haven't moved for a while, please lift your arms up into the air and do a nice, big stretch like I'm doing right now because I haven't moved for a while. Some lovely Ace Attorney. Let's go. Yeah, I love this game series. This is my first time playing the second Miles Edgeworth game, and there was a reason for that. It's because it wasn't released in, anywhere else but Japan, but I also didn't play the fan translated versions, unfortunately, and I don't know why I didn't. I just decided not to. We did some box sort and then we created a list of games we intend to play. Very productive. Oh, nice. Nice. Are you going to share that list anywhere? I might have a sneak peek and be like, ooh, I might take some inspiration from Box. If you guys haven't followed Box, please do so. They are wonderful, amazing, and they play a lot of Nikki Infinity. And I have a lot of fun actually listening to them when they're talking about the game itself and all of the lore and the reasoning and all of the other things in regards to it. I don't play the game myself, but it is nice to hear someone who is an enthusiast of other games. It's on the channel, but soon to be on Discord. Oh, yes. Okay. I will try and check it out and be like, maybe I can play this game. Because to be fair, right, I have a lot of games on my list of games. I need to finish off the puzzle games, the Room. So we started Room 2. And I got about halfway, I believe, maybe. So we'll complete that one. I also want to do like Room 3 and 4, which I also have, but I might play them at a later date. So we'll complete Room 2. And then I also have, right, my friends have gotten me into Devil May Cry. Now, I've never played the game at all, any of the games. So I do intend to play them on stream for the first time with everyone. So we will share in my first time playthrough of Devil May Cry. I know there's so many games on the list, I couldn't put them all. There are way too many games. I was telling which DMC. So Steam was doing a bundle of DMC 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 for less than £20, which is equivalent to about like $25, something like that. And I was like, do you know what? That is nothing. That is like a good price for 5 games. So I bought all of it. Except for apparently there's a really crappy one. That one I didn't buy because that one was on in a bundle in itself or by itself. And all my friends were like, yeah, don't get that one. That one's not a good game. Don't play that. Don't even waste your time on that. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna play that one. I'll play the recommended ones by you guys. So yeah, I have the whole entire DMC series that I will get into. My favorite is For Nero, so calling it. Okay, that's one I can look forward to. But yeah, I intend to play it all. So then we can learn the story, the lore, and everything around it. And you can see how sucky I am at playing action-based games, because majority of my games are point and clicks. I didn't intend for that, actually. It was so crappy. It wasn't in the bundle. Exactly. Shumi, they knew. That's what my friends said. My friends were like, they knew not to include that one in the bundle, so they didn't. Because I was like, oh yeah, that one's in the bundle by itself, and they're like, yep, they knew. That's why they've done that. It's like, okay, cool. So I don't have to worry about playing the crappy one. I can just worry about playing the good ones. It's fine. That's all we want. I also have, what other games? So Steam sales are going to be the bane of my life. So they put a bunch of other games, and they had .hack on one of the sales, and then she's like, do you know what? I've read one of the Dot Hack comics, not even one, just the one volume of the comics. And it was such a big part of growing up as a teen because it was such a popular story and such a popular sort of, because it was also one of the first, because I know a lot of people know Sword Art Online, but Sword Art Online isn't the first of its kind. But Dot Hack is probably one of the grandfather medias or the grandfather stories of that sort of genre where you are stuck in a game. So I really wanted to revisit some older games. So I got Dot Hack. I don't know how good it is. Again, I've never played it. I was like, do you know what? It's fine. We'll just get it. I'll play it. It's fine. We'll make it fun. If you like old points and clicks, I fully recommend The Longest Journey. Oh, okay. I'll add that to my list. Hang on. My notebook is finding the next or the first open message I have with my friends and sending them these weird names and stuff. The Longest Journey. Alfie Worms can be my notebook today. Okay. So I've got that. What else do I have on my list? I also have the oh my god, is it? I can't remember the names of the series. There's a series of games where it's like a group of 9 people and there's traps in the room and they're trying to figure out a way to escape the room. What is it called again? I can't remember. It's fine. Your mic switched, I think. My mic switched? Switched how? Did it drop? You sound far away. Do I still sound far away? What the hell's far away? Do I still sound far away, Shroomy? My English. I can't English today. I've struggled so much. Does it sound okay now, or does it still sound a bit weird? Let me know either way. God, my own son. They all leave in the end. You still sound far away? Okay, hang on. Can't do English. Hang on. Oh yeah. I know. Sorry, I was trying to look at my microphone to see. Oh, here it is. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's not this one. Where is it? I can't seem to find my microphone on my list of. Is it that one? No. Okay, so that's the game audio. So that's not it. Wait, what, Trimmy? Is it you? Are you the one who's done something? Wait. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm holding. Twitch is acting weird. Is it Twitch? Is it Twitch being weird? Because Twitch cut my stream. So if it's been weird, okay. If it's Twitch, then there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I do apologise, and I hope the sound isn't too bad. But I shall continue the game. Oh, gone, my own son. They all leave in the end. I mean, boo-hoo. Even when he was trying, he was failing, and he did it all for me. Then he should have tried harder. But he didn't know to try harder, especially when you gave him, first place for everything. You practically bought all of his winnings, all of his, everything that he'd achieved from... I switched from phone to PC, and on PC you sound like you stand far away from the mic. Really? I do? But I'm actually... Do you know how close I am to them? I'm very close to the mic. It is right next to my face. And on my OBS, it looks fine as well, the audio does. So I do apologise if it does sound like I am very far away. If anyone else is also hearing that I'm far away, please let me know, and then I'll try and sort it out later. Because I don't really know what's going on. And the reason why I muted myself is because I wanted to see if it was maybe my connection, like the wiring and stuff like that. But I haven't moved any of it. for a while, so it can't. I don't think it is that. But hopefully it's not too bad. Even when he was trying, he was failing. Yeah, I switched back to phone. You were fine again. Okay, yeah, it might be Twitch then. I'm sorry, Shroomy. Then should tried harder. You're a disgrace. You don't deserve to be a father, and you certainly don't deserve to be chairman of this committee. Oh, so you're on small screen again. Where I belong, Shroomy, because I'm small. Even I feel sorry for the boy now. Poor Mr. Winner. If Twitch is so big, why won't it fight me? Are you also a tall person, Box? Are you also a very tall person? Are you another one of them? Yes, mwahaha, I am a tower. Poor Mr. Winner. Explain yourself, Chairman Winner. Just what do you think your son is to treat him in such a way? An utterly useless pawn sounds about right. But you're one to talk, Verity. You try to worm your way into my trust by using useless too. You call me tall, but I feel small. You're a lot taller than I am, Shroomy. A lot taller. I'm only 5'4". You're 6 foot. Oh, I am like a little. Like I don't know what. I'm like a little gnome next to you. I cannot deny it, however. I've never thought of him as a mere pawn. No, I'm a very small box. I have a lot of power, though, or at least as much as cardboardian box can have. You can be like a there's different. So there's obviously like different paperweights, but there's also different box weights. You can be like the really thick box that is like indestructible. He may not be a naturally gifted prosecutor, but he tries in some ways. He tries harder than anybody. That's what I have witnessed during my time with him, yet you would call him useless. How could you?
Objection.
See, I told you. Gavel thinks of him as like a child of her own. Oh, because he is Verity, my girl. He is utterly incapable of doing anything I ask of him. Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offering to the goddess to you, so that you may use it to call her final judgment on the Excelsius Winner. Oh, Box. Oh, Box. What are you doing? Why is that even? Why is that? Apparently, goo was apparently held by Automod. Why is that a word that's been flagged? I don't understand. Indestructible thick box. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Your Honor. I've been more than ready to do so. If the ringleader had a visible burn mark on her face that night. Wait, that was the word that was the word that stopped the message. Go. But apparently it's read it as goo. So I'm assuming the word goo is an offensive word. Apparently. Then would follow that Chairman Winner is currently hiding that mark somehow. How exactly was he dressed during the auction? And that will be the key to solving this case at last. I'm going to expose him and his beardless chin. Now then, your answer please. Which piece of evidence will help us reveal the burn mark on the culprit's face? It would be Needler's statement about there being 2 weeks.
Take that!
Recall Nurse Needler's testimony, if you will. There was one thing we never quite resolved. The second wig, the one that wasn't used. I seem to remember it being wavy. What are you two talking about? Nurse Needler apparently found some very interesting items when she went. What? Interesting items when she went to swap places with the victim. And what do they have to do with the bear mark? What she found were 2 wigs. One was intended to make her look more like the victim, but what was the other one for? I don't suppose it was meant to be a spare. It doesn't take a huge leap of imagination to see the truth. Compare Chairman Winner's current appearance to that of the ringleader as it was described to us. Stop it! Stop staring at me! One very prominent difference presents itself. His face, or rather, what's around it. You mean... looking it up. I have no idea what's wrong with that. Yeah, no, nor do I, because goo is like in the English language is like something gooey, right? Like something that's goopy. It might just be, I don't know. I don't know why it's flagged. It's a bit sensitive sometimes. It wasn't a wig after all. Indeed, not a wig intended to go on the top of the head in any case. It was a fake beard all along, wasn't it, Excelsius winner? Burn the wig, burn the beard wig. This is all my own, dear boy. Maybe in another language. That is also true. It could be. Lol. That's me going, burn it all off. How very unkind of you to suggest otherwise. We saw how your son reacted when he realised the truth, and now he desperately tried to cover for you, even in light of his realisation. You actually still feared that he might expose you, so rather than take that risk, you bullied him until he couldn't take it anymore, because he knew that your beard hides a prominent burn mark. Oh no, I don't think so. Lol would be bad in Dutch. Oh, okay. Is that a rude word you've used in my chat, Trumi? How dare you? I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. That's fair. Chairman winner. I insist that you remove your beard this instant. Oh my god, is he gonna burn it all off? Burn it. It's burnt! Oh my god, he's bald. It means, oh, thank you, Shumi. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for educating us in Dutch words. Oh no. There it is, the burn mark. Mr. Edgeworth, for bringing evil to justice before the eyes of the goddess. You have my thanks. No, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. Bold. Excelsius winner. In the name of the goddess, I hereby pronounce my verdict. In the matter of the murder of Miss Rosie Ringer, this court finds you guilty. We didn't get to see him bald for very long. Boo! Oh no, he is bald and he's bullying people who have hair. Exactly. He's just jealous. He's just jealous. Mr. Edgeworth, I can't thank you enough. You never gave up on me even when I gave up on myself. That's very kind of you. There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor, no. As a friend, it was the least I could do. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh my god, he called her his friend. As a friend. Oh my god, Edgeworth, you really have grown, haven't you? Oh my god. Oh, our boy is growing up. Our boy is growing up. Mr. Edgeworth, rejoice. I've learned that Chairman Winner has been safely delivered to the detention centre. The search for the missing auction hammer continues, however. We are talking about Chairman Winner here, so it's highly likely that it has already been destroyed. In addition, there is one other matter I must inform you of. The chairman made a rather strange statement. According to him, the letters were not part of his plan. What? How could that be? He claims that he and Miss Needler found his letter on Miss Ringer's person. Going to help with my plan, now we can both get what we want. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back, Rosie. And that they then found a second letter on Kay's unconscious body. From their contents, the letter seemed to one's... Oh my god. From their contents, the letter seemed to one's of a correspondence. So he leapt to the conclusion that they must have been working with each other. And that's quite the conclusion to jump to. As he read the letters, that's when he came up with the idea to frame Miss Faraday for Miss Ringer's murder. So he decided to place the victims in a very conspicuous place. Namely, in her left chest pocket. Sounds to me like he's just trying to make excuses for himself. Yes, I certainly thought the same. Perhaps it was some sort of last-ditch ploy on his part. But it matters not. He will answer to the goddess now. and under her scrutiny, such strategies cannot hope to succeed. You will not escape justice. And with that, one of the duties with which I have been entrusted with is complete at last. Judge Gavel, before you go, can you tell me what you know about how Chairman Winner came to murder Miss Ringer? There's more there, isn't there? Yes, and I suppose you have earned the right to the whole truth. Oh, we're going to learn the whole truth? Okay. Miss Ringer once had a lover, a press photographer, who was investigating the underground auction as a freelance journalist. But before he could uncover the truth behind the auctions, he was disappeared. Oh, that's what she meant by revenge. All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover. And so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction. Unfortunately for her, her opponent struck first. You see, so that's the story behind this case. While the goddess does not condone acts of wanton vengeance, Miss Ringer's actions have exposed Chairman Winner's crimes at last. So that was your real goal. You were tasked with exposing Celsius Winner and the corruption at the heart of the committee. Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Winner? I'm afraid I haven't been able to get in touch with him. Do you have any idea why? Probably because I wasn't there for him just now when he needed me most. Oh, I really feel bad for him. Well, don't pity him too much, at least he knows the truth now. And no matter how hard it might be, he'll need to learn to accept it. If he can't, he'll never be able to move on with his life. And this is Francesca speaking from experience as well, bless her. She understands what he's going through, to a certain extent, whereas her father didn't cover for her. He didn't buy her winnings or her degree or anything or her education, but he didn't really give her what a father should have. He wasn't there for her as a father. He just palmed her off as another a byproduct, basically, another pawn to his grand schemes and his grand plans. So bless her, and I'm glad that Francesca's worked it out and has gotten over it and is now, instead of trying to earn her father's respect and his his approval, let's say, she's now earned doing things according to how she feels she should be doing, and she's achieving things for herself and no longer for anyone else, which I think is a great character development for her. We love her for that. Trust me. Her father's influence isn't easily erased, but in time he can hopefully try and change his ways. You're right. You've got to be. Can I change too, I wonder? Can I move on with my life? Are you okay, Kay? How's the head feeling? I'm fine, thank you. I'm so sorry, Kay. You were my patient. I had a responsibility to you, and instead I let them accuse you of... Youch! Danged right. We ain't just in the business of fixing bodies, Missy. The mind's where it all begins. You're right, Grandma. Speaking of which, how's your memory? It's with a little more time, maybe I'll be able to remember some more. Please forgive me, but I'd better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit. Fifi Lagarde! Wow, the Bronco Knight case, huh? Who's a defense attorney? It was supposed to be Miss Ringer, but as she's no longer with us, we are still in the process of finding her replacement. Miss Ringer was scheduled to represent Warden Lagarde, and of course until we find Eustace, there is nobody to act for the prosecution either. In any case, I must take my leave. Wait, please, what about Mr. Edgeworth's badge? What's going to happen to it now? With its chairman under arrest, the committee's activities have been suspended for the time being. So to answer your question, it's complicated. It's all up to the goddess now. But... don't worry about it, Kay. It's a consequence of my own making. And I assume you do not mean to change your mind. Of course not. I chose the path of the truth, and I chose it willingly. With Chairman Winner out of the picture, justice is in the hands of the righteous once more. If you did wish to follow the path of the prosecutor again, Mr. Edgeworth, I would be more than happy to facilitate such a decision. It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore. I see. It seems we are destined to continue on different paths then. Well, I trust you'll keep my badge safe until they converge again. With all I have... Oh my god, not with all I hope. In the meantime, I have here a token of the goddess's mercy. You may return this notebook to its rightful owner. Kay's promised notebook. It seems it was due to be sold in the auction, and with the name Kay written on its cover, Chairman Winner made the connection immediately and knew who it belonged to. It was the same name as the one in the letters, after all. The letters he claimed to know nothing about. I suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them. Yes, he also had something else to say. Apparently, he thought that Miss Faraday was after her notebook and that Miss Ringer was after his life, and that their respective goals are what led them to cooperate and infiltrate the auction together. Unfortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had thrown a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. Oh no, not thrown. Is that what he said? If Kay, yes, had known, not thrown, oh my god. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. That just isn't like her. Your belief in her is touching. Maybe Kay would have kept it secret. While the notebook did become part of Chairman Winner's cover-up scheme, it is also a treasured possession of Miss Faraday's, which is why I would like for her to have it back, as I am sure would the goddess. Thank you. I pray that it helps her to recover her lost memories. Is everything all right? Judge Gavel wanted me to return something important to you. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god. My heart. This is so cute. Oh my god. Isn't that... Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. It's little Kay. Look at her. She's so adorable. Cry. No, Shroomy. You can't do a command that just says cry. You can't just demand it. It's not something you can just demand. Seriously. Just cry. For God's sake, Shroomy. Daddy, I wrote them all down, Daddy. Oh, God, just that. It was a joke. One of these days, I'm going to play a really, really sad game. And without you knowing, you'll type in cry and I will actually cry. I'll roll my eyes out and I'll ugly cry and I'll be like, Shroomy. But you were until I put the command there. No, I wasn't going to cry. It was just really cute. It was adorable. And he was smiling as well, guys. He was smiling. He was all like, here, Kate, this belongs to you. It was the softer side of Miles. And it's adorable. When tough men show a softer side, it's so adorably cute. This is why, right, I highly recommend another anime. It is called, oh my god, come on, connect. Play It Cool, guys. And it's very cute. It is another slice of life anime, and it's about a bunch of guys who goof. And it's not that they goof, they're very cool looking and everything. On the outside they're very cool looking, but then they make like silly mistakes, like forgetting their phones, or like, oh yeah, I couldn't find my phone, I was trying to look for it, and then the person on the other line is like, what are you calling me on then? And it's like, okay, yeah, I'm calling you on my phone. They do stuff like that, and it's a very funny anime. It's adorable and cute, and they blush, and oh my god, men that blush, oh my god. It is so cute. Okay. Right, let's continue. Yeah, I'm going to keep all my promises and be a real hero when I grow up, just like you. Oh, wait. I forgot to write one down, the most important promise of all. Okay, PC does work normally. Yay! Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I remembered it just how you said it, and now I'll never forget it. Oh, is this what brings back our memories? Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. That's right. I have to try. Oh, she looks like she's in a lot of pain. I'm Kay Faraday, the great thief who'll do anything to get her hands on the truth. Second Yatagarasu, an assistant to Mr. Edgeworth. Kay, is that really you? Can't say I'm not a little bit embarrassed, but yeah, I'm back, and I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Edgeworth. You never stopped helping me, even when I was totally lost and couldn't remember anything. Thank goodness, you suddenly seem to be back. Kay, so this is the real you, huh? Welcome back. It's so good to know you're better. I can sleep easy now. Now that you found it, don't you dare go lose that memory of yours again, young lady, you hear? Miss Needler, Dr. Hertz, thanks a lot for looking after me. And if you really are better, how about you get out of them danged hospital duds? Oh yeah, I washed all your clothes for you, here. I thought they were with Detective Gumshoe. He handed them over to us after they came back from forensics. And did he happen to mention if forensics found anything of note? I didn't ask. Anyway, never mind that now. Put them on, Kay. I want to see. Wait, what about her bandages? Surely it's too soon to remove them. Oh, it's probably fine. She may have taken a big old bump to the head, but she wasn't really hurt otherwise. But then, why all the bandages in the first place? Prevention is better than cure. A stitch in time saves 9. Wait, a stitch in time saves 9. Those are just a few of my mottos, both of which sound like painfully annoying practices for your patients. Okay, transformation time. There we go, we have Kay back. I never realised her eyes were green until now. Like, not just now, but when we started this case. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Fits like a stolen glove. That smile suits you better too. As it always did. Thanks to you too, Miss Von Karma. I'm so glad you showed up when you did. I simply came when Scruffy asked me to. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that you're back to your old self too. Speaking of Gummy, where is he? Who knows? Perhaps the well of his devotion ran dry when a certain someone threw away his badge. Detective Gumshoe. Anyway, I have to be going, and I'll be taking those two with me. Okay, going to eat dinner. Have fun, Jag. Go, Shroomy. I hope you have a lovely and wonderful dinner. I'll probably end stream pretty soon myself because we are at the end of this chapter. I don't think we'll have enough time to start the next one. Well, we do have time to start the next one, but I don't think we'll get very far before I have to end stream myself. So I will probably finish this chapter and then be like, we'll start the next chapter next week, which makes sense. And it'll be the last and final chapter of this game. Oh my God, it's going to be so epic and dramatic. Wait, what's going to happen to them? Acting as an accomplice in a murder and forging an autopsy report 18 years ago. Their crimes can't be allowed to go unpunished. But the fact that Celsius Winner coerced them into cooperating will, of course, be taken into account. Don't you worry about us, Kay. As long as Grandma and me are together, we'll be alright. Take care, Kay Faraday. Until we meet again. Oh, they're so cute, all of them. So, Kay. I know you only just got your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions. Sure, ask away. What happened the day you lost your memory? What were you doing? Let's see. Somebody asked me to meet them at Gord Lake. But I didn't know who it was. So there I was, just looking up at the moon when somebody in a red raincoat started walking toward me. They must have drugged me somehow, because that's when I fell unconscious. What? I'm not sure I follow. Kay was at Gord Lake looking up at the moon. Anyway, when I came to, I was on the roof of this building. I was in a daze and stumbling around up there when I saw the person in the red raincoat again, but they were lying on the ground. I was so surprised I stumbled backwards. And then I was falling and everything went dark. When I came to the second time, I couldn't remember anything. The person in the red raincoat, who in the world were they? I'm sure they're walking in midair. Thinking about it's making my head hurt. Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back. You're still confused. I imagine the root cause of your confusion is... you fall down the hatch, your memories of 2 different locations. I think it's the memories of the 2 different locations. I imagine the things are all mixed up in your mind because you were at Gold Lake 1 minute and then at the top of the big building the next. And because you saw the moon in both locations, your mind blended your memories of the 2 together. Huh? But those are 2 totally different places. I know I was pretty out of it, but I don't think I could have gotten them confused that easily. I believe these things in the roof may have made you more likely to become confused. This?
Take that!
There are two key similarities between the scene down by Gold Lake and here on top of Big Building. Cherry blossoms and food stands. Wait, you're right. Those similarities are what cause your memories of both places to overlap. The person in the red raincoat wasn't walking in midair. They were walking towards you from across the park. But in your blurry memories, that same sight played out over the viewing platform instead. No way. Who steals a great feast memories, huh? That's just cheating. Even still, this doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was it the person in the red raincoat she saw? Oh, what's that beeping? Do you hear that? It sounds like it's coming from up in the storeroom. Come on, let's go take a look. Well, howee, I smell another scoop in the oven. You're still here. What they can discover? Oh, it'll be the walkie-talkie, right? It's coming from this little gadget here, Mr. Edgeworth. This transceiver. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It's still going, but I'm no good with technology. Come on, you have to pick it up. Fine, I'll do it. Hey, this is Edgeworth. Okay, if you could refrain from answering strange calls for me. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. I know that voice. Shelley the Killer. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you? I'm sure you've noticed by now that there was a mastermind at work orchestrating the entire incident. How do you even know about this case? That's not what's important right now. Let's focus on this certain individual for the time being, shall we? I've indeed been wondering myself if somebody else could have been involved. If not, how are we to explain the piece of evidence that proved so damning to Kay's case? No way, an evil mastermind? But who? Who indeed? Perhaps you could share your thoughts. What is the evidence in question that points to somebody else's involvement? It's that red coat, isn't it?
Take that!
Right? This right here proves that somebody else was behind all this. Sorry, I don't get it. Sadly, neither do I. That wasn't it. There was one clearly suspicious piece of evidence. What was it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Jessie, do you have any cool roadman slang you could teach me? I don't speak in roadman slang, unfortunately, Nullpig. As you can hear, apparently I sound very posh. I'm not posh at all. I just... it's just the people I've grown up around. And we talk... I'm not very good at slang, to be honest with you. I am very sheltered when it comes to the internet as well. So I'm probably the worst person you could ask. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is the evidence in question that points to somebody else's involvement? What evidence was out of place? It wasn't that, because it's part of the auction, right? Like this? No, it wasn't that. At least there's no lives to be lost. That's proper unfortunate. I mean, you might call it proper unfortunate. It's also not too bad. I mean, I've been sheltered, internet sheltered, by the way. So unlike most people, when I was younger, I didn't use the internet for other purposes aside from to just do homework. So all I did was use it for research, and that was it. I wasn't really into watching like YouTube videos. I mean, I do now occasionally do go to YouTube and watch a video here and there if I have nothing else to do or nothing better to watch, or if I need a tutorial. Or if there's something that's happened and I want to know a bit more information about. So I'll go, I still use it essentially as a place to research things or a place to have a better understanding of things. And sometimes after I've done that and whatnot, I do go and discuss with friends things that happen. A lot of the times when someone brings up new slang, like especially in like stream chat or like in person, or they've said something to me, a lot of times I have to go to my friends and be like, hey, what does this mean, guys? Usually Tyria is my go-to. So I'll run to her and be like, Mummy Tyria, please tell me what this means, please. I don't know what it means. What do they mean by this? So yeah, I am unfortunately very internet sheltered. I wasn't in with any of the popular trends. How do you learn to write saucy stories? Are you trying to find my sources? Are you trying to understand how I write spicy stories? So in general, right? In general, I do enjoy writing stories in general, whether they were spicy or not, in regards of that. Or regardless of that, not in regards to that. Regardless of if they were spicy or not. So I enjoy story writing. I also enjoy character creation. It's all part of my creative process as someone who does a lot of art and drawings and whatnot. But I also enjoy reading spicy content myself. And it's something, especially when it comes to like comics, by the way, because I like to study the art, and a lot of the artists that does more spicy content have really good anatomy. And do you know what the best way to learn is? Is to study how other people do it and to learn how they've done certain things, and not to steal their like technique entirely, but to learn their technique and then incorporate it into your own. So I will find artists who I love and enjoy, and I will learn the way they've done things and incorporate it into my own. And that's why I've probably read a lot of spicy stories online to try and improve my own art style and whatnot, which also then helps to fuel like my imagination and things that I can possibly write. But again, it's not always that I write spicy media myself. I don't draw it myself either. I don't feel comfortable enough to share spicy media online, except for the writing. The writing is fine. It's just drawings themselves. Because honestly, with spicy drawings, I feel like I'm exposing a big part of myself to the world, which I'm not comfortable with doing, so I don't tend to do it. I don't even draw spicy art in my own personal time, because again, I feel uncomfortable doing it. And to be honest with you, for the spicy writing, Steve's the only person I've actually written spicy content for. Spicy content is not something that I generally do, and I only did it for him because he asked me, which is fine. It's okay. I'm more than happy to do it if he asks. It's not a big deal. And you know, I'm helping him with his like journey with discovering or looking into or exploring the spicy side or the spicy media side of things, which is also fine. It's, you know, sometimes you need to explore to learn about yourself or to see what you are capable of. But otherwise, in general, I do write non-spicy stuff, and I do a lot of like character discussions and stuff with friends. Like, it's not just like one friend, like with a couple of friends, I do discuss like character creations and like character backstories and whatnot and so forth. So having friends to discuss things with is also really good, as you can bounce ideas off of each other and be like, hey, can I run this idea by you? Does this sound okay? Does this sound too like to rubbish to not rubbish, you know, can you give me some pointers as to how I can improve things? Which is brilliant. What evidence? Is it the mask?
Take that.
Is it these letters? That's a very comprehensive answer. Thank you. No worries. That's absolutely fine. There's no problem at all. Okay, so it's not that. But yeah, no, I have a passion for like a lot of creative things, and especially in drawing. Drawing is my core passion. I absolutely love art, and it's also why I collect a lot of art books, because again, it means I can study different artists and their art styles.
Take that.
Is it the mask? What evidence shows? View and path from entry. Oh wait, hang on. Oh my god, I don't even know what evidence is out of place. Was it the ball? Oh, it wasn't the ball. So it wasn't the letter, wasn't the ball, wasn't the candle, wasn't the mask, wasn't the jacket, wasn't the case from 18 years ago.
Take that.
Oh, the letter case. Okay, right. So it was the letters, but the other one, not K's one. The letter K supposedly wrote to the victim. Yeah, I don't remember ever writing that. So who did? Who would prepare such a thing? I know I'm not the only one who would like to know. And how do we know it wasn't you? Now, why would I do such a thing like that, I believe the truth can only fully come to light in the court of law. But since you've had your badge revoked, that is no longer an option. So how will it all end? I, for one, will be watching from the sidelines with interest. He even knows about my badge. Oh, and one last thing. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Now I bid you farewell. What the heck did he mean by the case hasn't been fully resolved? And why is he so interested in us anyway? Everything's just one giant ball of mysteries. It seems we've only scratched the surface of this case. But even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can. However, this ends, one thing's for certain. Come what may, I'll expose the truth. Dun dun dun, the end. Yay! We finished a chapter. Yes, save progress. Let's go. Which also means we are at the end of our stream. Oh, but we're going to be completed. Oh, that's Eustace. That's the shadow of Eustace with his little question mark. Is it Ohege? Is that what that little fringe hook is called? But we won't be starting that. Okay. New items unlocked in the gallery. Let's go check it out. So that is the end of the 4th chapter of Ace Attorney Prosecutor's Gambit. We will start the next one next week. I won't start it now because we really don't have time. We really don't have time. I'll probably end up having to end the stream in like half an hour anyway, even if we did start it. So that's fine. Let's look at what we've gained. And then afterwards, I'll look to see who we can send you guys off on a raid to. Oh, lots of new things. Okay, okay. So we have a picture of Kay at Gourd Lake. Kay confronting the person in the red jacket. Oh, this drawing is actually really good. Is art your profession? Unfortunately, it's not. I would like it to be, though. I would love it to be a profession, honestly. But unfortunately, it's not. Which is annoying, because I have to try really hard to try and break into it. And also, I have a lack of confidence as well, which is also not a great combination. So hopefully I'll gain more confidence and I'll try and break my way into the art industry. But it's difficult. It is very difficult. But no, I work a normal office job. being a stock controller, which is fun and not fun all at the same time. Because I don't do very much stock controlling and I do a lot of everything else. There she is. Oh yeah, Emma Sky made an appearance, didn't she? Oh, not many left to unlock. A what controller? A stock controller is what I am. So I just manage the stock at different locations and whatnot. Make sure it all adds up and matches and whatnot, and there's nothing too wrong. And if there is something that's gone wrong, I look into it to try and resolve why it's happened and how it's happened and how we can resolve it, basically. But yeah, that's all the stuff we collected. Oh, that was a good chapter. I'm glad we managed to, well, I still do still feel bad for Eustace, where his father's treated him the way they have. But hopefully we'll see him again, since his silhouette is the one in the 5th chapter. But hang fire, guys. Let me see who I can send you off to. Oh, Ushio. I want to send you guys to Ushio because he always raids me. So let's return the favor and send you guys to Ushio. Ushio is also another streamer. They also do a lot of YouTube videos, but do check them out. They are playing Undertale today. So let's go give them a nice big hello. Okay, let's put myself in the stream, ending stream. Oh my god, I didn't realize their stream was going to be so loud. Oh my god, it's like right in my ears. Right, I'll be back on Tuesday. I will pick a new game to play on Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking, oh no, we're not doing a new game. We're going to continue with the puzzle game Room 2. We're going to finish that because I think we are, I say we're halfway. I don't think we're halfway. So we're part way through. So we'll try and complete that on Tuesday, and then I'll play 3 and 4 and another time because I'll need a break from puzzle games, and then we'll do something else in between. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely and wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys again. So bye-bye for now. Oh, before I do bye-bye for now, wait. No, that's not the right one, Jetty. If you are sub, please use this raid message. If you are not sub, please use... Okay, the first one didn't work. Right. So the second one is the subbed raid message and the first one is not. But yes, enjoy yourselves and bye-bye for now.